What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, and we have another Heat watch party on deck. Had a game last night where the Heat won. Another one tonight, 24 hours before the NBA trade deadline. This one against the San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama. Should be a fun game on tap, where hopefully the Heat are able to pick up a win. If not, we're severely going to have issues because, well, the Spurs are one of the worst teams in the NBA and have the worst record in the Western Conference. As people continue to pile in to the live chat, shout out your city for me down in the comment section. Y'all know we like to start this way almost every single game. I like to keep the same going. I'm a creature of habit. I know some of you are as well. Let me know where you're watching from down below as I get some things set up for tonight's game. Have a fun one. I'm excited to see Victor Wembanyama, the second time the Heat have played the Spurs this year, second and final time, I should say. But the last time was on a Sunday afternoon during the football season, so we weren't able to do a watch party. This time we get to watch Wembanyama together. I'm excited to do that. Him versus Adebayo should be a fun one inside. You got the unicorn that is Wemby versus the best defensive player in the NBA, that is Bam Adebayo. That should be setting us up for a lot of fun. Reapers watching from Niagara Falls. TBC's in Vero Beach, Florida. I've been to Vero Beach, TBC. I went on a baseball trip when I was a sophomore in high school. Got to call up for varsity, the spring training trip. Played some teams from South Carolina. I believe we played a team from Virginia as well down at Vero Beach. That stadium made so famously by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Really cool area. Really cool area. Aiden Law's watching in Miami. Reaper in Niagara Falls. Marcos in Miami. Port St. Lucie, Florida for Yami. What's up, Maya's World? Bam versus Wemby. Should be a very fun singular matchup there. See you, Mr. Matthew Peterson. Should be a very fun matchup between those two. Before we go too much farther into this game, I do want to say that I hope everything works out, and I hope and send my thoughts and prayers to the families and people, including Haywood Highsmith and the people that are affected with his car accident that occurred last evening when he was driving home from the stadium. He apparently struck someone that was helping down a broken down car, and I just really want to say my prayers and hope everything works out. Apparently one person is in critical condition and potentially or did have his leg amputated. Hope everyone is okay and everyone comes out of this one just a bit stronger. Hate to see any type of situation like that occur. No matter who the person is, you just want to hope everyone is okay. Oh, man. This TV looks a little dark. See if I got to change the brightening up. This might be I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. A little bit odd here on the TV. Well, let's check on the chat. What's going on today? Sod Prince says Celtics on top. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat. SAS for the San Antonio Spurs. Old rival of Miami. Matched up in the NBA Finals back-to-back seasons. Each team got a win. Miami obviously winning their third ever championship against the San Antonio Spurs. Last time the Spurs won a chip was against Miami. Both these teams, historic franchises, last time they've been able to get a win at the mountaintop was against each other. Funny how that works. Funny how that works, isn't it? Funny how that works. Funny how that works. Heat Lifers saying MIA. Marcos saying MIA. Aiden Law, MIA. Juan Herrera, MIA. Oh, my guy J Bills tuning in the chat. We'll get to that super chat in just a second, J Bills, and talk about our super chat menu because you caught me at a good time. But first, I got to show some love to our sponsor today, which is Prize Picks. Head to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. That is prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. What I love about Prize Picks is that it's daily fantasy made easy. All you got to do is pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in up to 25 times your money. Yes, you heard that correctly. And I just am a big fan of Prize Picks. I play it every single day. I came up just short yesterday with some selections. I went 3 of 4. It's all right, though. I'm back. I'm playing today, and I'll get some picks out later on in the live stream in all likelihood. But you could take some of my picks. You could take rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz, other celebrities that play Prize Picks on a daily basis. You can see them on Prize Picks. Go play Prize Picks at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. Get that first deposit match up to $100. That link is in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's live show. My guy J Bills Gaming in with a $5 super chat. My guy J Bills, man. Not a fan of either team, but as a frequent Bears Now viewer, I want to give a shout out to Rolly. You and Harrison are the GOATs. Appreciate that, J Bills. Appreciate the $5 super chats. I'll show you the super chat menu and what that actually just earned you in just a second. What's up, Mr. DJ? Good to see you in the chat as well. J Bills, Harrison and I are actually going to be live tomorrow, not on Bears, but actually on Chat Sports, our main channel. We are going to do NBA trade deadline coverage. We're going live at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m., a.k.a. noon Eastern Time. We'll be live 3 hours before the trade deadline. We'll be through the deadline, me and Harrison hanging out, talking some basketball on our NBA Now. So that goes for you Heat fans too. Won't be live on the Heat Report tomorrow, but we will be live, at least I will personally, on our main Chat Sports channel. So if you want to go watch the NBA trade deadline coverage, hang out, talk overall NBA basketball, and even if the Heat make a move, don't worry, fellas. I'm still going to come back over here and make a video, and if it's a big enough move, hell, might even go live as well. So stay tuned for that. You know we're going to have you covered here at the Heat Report. This is our Super Chat menu today. Any Super Chat gets on the show. A $10 Super Chat gets you in our month-long signed jersey raffle. It's a laser-printed, autographed Dwayne Wade red jersey. Gets you on our month-long raffle for that. $20 gets you on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board right here. So every $10, it doesn't cap out at one entry. You get as many as you want. So to me, the best deal there is, $20 Super Chat gets you 2 tickets for the D-Wade jersey and a spot on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. A $50 Super Chat, I do a beer bong. And Rolly's deal of the day, what is it going to be today? What is the deal today going to be? Let's get nuts. $5 shots. The reason why I told J Bills to stay tuned, because he sent a $5 super chat in. It's a Wednesday evening. Trade deadline's tomorrow. I'm trying to get litty, and today's deal of the day is $5 shots. You guys usually know it was either $10 or $20 alongside the Hall of Fame board. Today, every $5 super chat will be a shot. It has to be exactly $5. If it's anything above $5, it will likely qualify for something on this list. So $5 tequila shots. Shout out to J Bills Gaming. You're a legend. Appreciate you hopping over and supporting the channel. First one of the day. First one of the day. Deal of the day. Chase it with some Celsius. And by the way, I've been telling y'all that D-Wade laser printed jersey was on its way to studio. Guess what showed up on my desk today? A sign of things to come. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppy, folks. No more having to show that picture. We got it in stew. You see it right here. Red D-Wade. Laser printed autographed jersey right here. Probably wouldn't recommend wearing it personally. But this is the perfect item to put in your office, your bedroom, your man cave, whatever you want. You see the SIG. You see the number 3. You see the Wade jersey in-house. I wish I could keep it, but it's going to go to one lucky Heat Report viewer who wins that raffle at the end of the month of February. $10 to get in, potentially win that jersey. You saw it right there. No Fugazi. You saw it. You guys saw it. You did, in fact, see it. Go back to this question. Let me know who you got in this game. MIA for the Heat, SAS for the Spurs. J Bill says, I'm going to try to make it to that stream. Unfortunately, you guys started the same work. Yeah, we know it's during the day, so a lot of people are going to have to work. But, you know, we're live for the people that can throw it in their earbuds at work. Maybe not watch, but put your phone to the side. Just listen to us talk some hoops or something like that. It's always a possibility. Or have it on their phone next to their work office. I don't know what y'all do. If you guys doing something outside, it's obviously going to be quite difficult. But just an option there. What's up, Benign? McKenna's rocking with the Heat. So is Benign, Yami, Ty Man. What's up, Ty Man? Kane Angel's back. What's up, Kane? Red has been my personal favorite color. Red's a good color. My favorite color is orange, personally. Fun fact about me. My favorite color is the orange one. I don't know why. I've just always been a big fan of orange. It's just me. It's me. What's your guys' favorite color? We know Kane Angel's favorite color. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? We like to talk about everything here at Chat Sports. Reaper says green. Thousand Eyes says, I don't know, Rolly. We usually don't win the second night of a back-to-back. I don't disagree with that. But you're playing the Spurs at home, so you don't have to travel anywhere. You're playing back-to-back games in your building. And when you're playing a team as bad as the San Antonio Spurs, the worst team in the Western Conference, you should win that game. I don't care if this is your third game in a row. You should beat the Spurs at home when you're practically fully healthy. Only player not playing today, Highsmith, due to those circumstances outside of the organization. Hopefully everything and everyone turns out to be okay. Ty Man is an orange and brown guy, a.k.a. Cleveland Browns. Anthony's a fan of the color blue. So is Mr. DJ. Shout out to you. J-Bill's rocking with the orange since kindergarten. Shout out to you, J-Bills. I'm an orange guy as well. I think I'm going to start rocking more fun shirts on stream. You guys saw my shirt yesterday. It was that little Tyler Herro flexing after dropping 37 against the Celtics in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals in 2020, the bubble. Today I got my McLovin. Hawaii, baby. Have anyone seen Super Bad, the movie? One of the best movies of all time. It is laugh out loud hilarious. I absolutely love Super Bad. There's this one line, I can't really say it, but I can get to the punchline, where Jonah Hill's character is talking to Emma Stone's character. And it's just like, you know, the funny thing about that, Jules, is like, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Funny thing about my back, it's actually located on my... You fill in the rest. You guys should check out Superbad if you're of age and can watch those type of movies. So watch it. Levi says, you heard about the Highsmith situation? Yes. I've already offered my condolences to the families. No one has passed away yet. One person is reportedly in critical condition, had to get a leg amputated, but no one has passed away as of yet, which is great news. Highsmith is allegedly okay. It's all about the person he potentially hit there, who was helping out a stranded car or someone's car that broke down. Just hope everyone is able to walk away with it with their life still intact. Prayers out to them, man. Prayers out to there. We got 81 people watching. We only got 25 likes here at the Heat Report. Those are rookie numbers. If you're ready for the game, 11 minutes away from tip, hit that like button. As always, if we get to 50 likes before tip-off, which is 10 and a half minutes away, I'll take a shot at tequila. I've already taken one shot because today's Rolly deal of the day is $5 shots. We have one $5 super chat. Shout out to J Bills Gaming. Is anyone else going to get this game litty? Send in $5 super chats for me to take shots. I got that Patron on me. Take that Patron. 23 likes away from hitting that number. Reaper, I got you, my guy. You said an 8-2 stretch coming. during the 7-game losing streak. You said they're going to beat the Kings and they're going to win 8 of their next 10. So far, they're 3-1 in that 4-game stretch. So this is game 5. If the Heat win tonight, which they should, they'd get to 4-1 in their last 5, which would put them on pace to be 8-2 in their next 10. I will say, though, the schedule becomes a lot more difficult after tonight. They play the Celtics at home on Sunday. We'll be live. Then they play the Bucks next Tuesday in Milwaukee. We will be live. And then they close out their pre-All-Star break schedule with a game on Wednesday, the second night of a back-to-back in Philadelphia, taking on the 76ers. Although Philadelphia will not have Joel Embiid, it is still on a second night of a back-to-back on the road against Philly. We will be live for that game as well. So I'm going to hope that the Heat can beat the Celtics on Sunday and then probably split that back-to-back on the road against 2 top teams in the East. Go into the break winning, what would that be? If they win today, 5-1, 6-2 in their last 8 heading into that game or heading into the All-Star break. That's the hope. That's the hope. What's up, Not Fooled Easy? Good to see you in the chat. Oh, and Not Fooled Easy's coming in quickly with a $2 super chat. Not Fooled Easy, hopefully you are a subscriber and hopefully you checked out our community tab, as I did post the results of my run last night, as you guys, every super chat added a minute to my run. We got up to 12 super chats yesterday, so I had to do a 12-minute run. Well, if you saw on the picture I posted on our community tab, I went above and beyond, showing that Heat culture. I actually ended up running for 20 minutes, ran 2.5 miles, just under a 7.5 or under 8-minute pace. It comes up to like 7:52 right there. Was able to grit it out after a Heat win against the Magic. Hopefully you all saw that over there. Also, J Bills Gaming coming in with another 5. Let me give you one more with a fun fact. All right, D Wade, the GOAT, graduated from the 8th grade in the same school I graduated 8th grade from. So my guy J Bills from Chicago, I assume, because that is where D Wade is from as well, went to the same middle school, high school, whatever you want to call 8th grade, as our king, our GOAT, Dwayne Wade. I would wear that with a badge of honor, J Bills Gaming. A badge of honor, I tell you what. Shout out to you. Appreciate the 5. That's another shot, because our super chat menu today is as followed. Rolly's deal today, $5 shots. I could make a mistake. I grabbed the small bottle of Patron. That might have been a mistake with this. That was poor planning on my part. I grabbed the small bottle of Patron here in the Chat Sports office. I needed probably the large one / the 1800 tequila bottle that you saw last night, because that might run out very soon. Oh, man. Other items on our super chat menu, though. Any super gets on screen, no matter the amount. $10 super chat gets you a raffle ticket for this D-Wade laser printed autograph jersey. You see it on screen right now. The thing is absolutely sweet. The perfect man cave item, office, whatever you want. You can wear it if you like. I'd personally frame it and hang it up, because this is my GOAT. We'll get him potentially to one of you guys. $10 gets you into the raffle. $10 singular super chat, that is. Here, man. Things sweet, man. Things absolutely sweet. Not Fooled Easy wants it. Not Fooled Easy. You know how to enter. You know how to enter. $10 super chat gets you a raffle ticket. $20 gets you on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. Like I've said, I think the best deal in the biz right now is a $20 super chat. Appreciate any donation to the Heat Report. Helps us grow, and we put it right back into the channel to grow for you guys and do more live streams. Gets you onto the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board, as we are 1.5 rows from it being completed. And then it also would get you 2 tickets for the D Wade laser printed jersey. I see Not Fooled Easy asking, when is the raffle? We will be holding it either the last game of February for the Miami Heat or the first game of March. I don't know. It's a February-long, month-long raffle entry. So the question is, do we do it on the last day of February and go out with a shebang and give it away there? or let February complete and then come back with the first stream of March and raffle it off? That's just the main question. That is the big question on my eyes. A $50 super chat gets you a beer bong. $5 shots is Rolly's deal of the day. Reaper, Celtics versus Heat sub count. We'll get to that later on in the day, Reaper. We'll get to that. Reaper. National anthem being performed in the 3:05 right now as the Heat and Spurs are about 4.5 minutes from getting underway. Heat dominated the San Antonio Spurs yesterday, dominated the Orlando Magic yesterday with a 26-point victory, 121-95. And I'm hoping the Heat can pick up a win on back-to-back days. Thanks, Chase. I knew my guy Chase would like this shirt. You watch Superbad, one of the best movies of all time, at least comedy-wise. I might have to watch it tonight, actually. I didn't plan on it. I've actually been on a Star Wars kick. If anyone else watches Star Wars, I've watched Star Wars 2 days in a row. I watched Revenge of the Sith on Sunday night, and then I watched New Hope on Monday, and then I didn't watch one yesterday, and I was going to watch The Empire Strikes Back tonight, but maybe I have to switch it up. If you're ready for the game tonight, as we have 100 people watching, type me, spam it for me. Let's get the comment section littered with me's if you are fired up for tonight's game. Kane Angel's ready to go. Reaper ready to play ball. So is Chase. Time-Man the Buckeye is, as always, ready to go. We got Benign. We got Yami, Gene Paul. All fired up for this game where the Heat are looking to pick up their 4th win in their last 5 games, improve their record to 28-24 as they inch closer and closer to the All-Star break and play their final game before the 2024 NBA trade deadline, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Hot dogs ready? Hot dogs always ready. Hot dog, what is that profile picture? Can't tell. Chase says Wemby up past his bedtime. Yeah, that did come out a while ago where he goes to bed at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. every day, something like that. Ruben says Miami wins. This one will be good. This one will be a good game, or will this one be a good win for Miami? Different ways to interpret that. We're 13 likes away from 50. Can we get to 50 likes before tip-off, which is in 2 minutes? Told you I'll take an extra shot to Kilo if we get to 50 likes. Doesn't look like the Heat fans want it today, though. 12 likes away. 2 minutes away from tip. AV, what's up, my guy? Good to see you, AV. Good to see you. First time I've ever seen AV in the chat yesterday, and he's already back for another game. That's what we love to see. Tyson says, do you know who's competing in the dunk contest? I do. Our guy, Jaime Jaquez Jr. is competing in the dunk contest. He is competing against Jaylen Brown. Mac McClung is coming for the crown to be defended, I should say. And then the 4th member of the dunk contest is Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's little brother, who is also a G League player for the New York Knicks. I hope Jaquez can get that win, man. That'd be sick. Jaquez bringing home that slam dunk trophy in year 1. That'd be pretty dope, man. Be the first winner of the dunk contest for the Miami Heat since 2019-2020 when our guy Derrick Jones Jr. brought that home. TBC's ready for the game. Daniel is saying, yo! Chase says McClung is a great dunker. Yeah, he won last year. I'm excited to see what Jaime could pull out of his bag. I would be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't concerned with Triple J participating in the dunk contest. Well, why would I be concerned? Oh, only the fact that he had a groin injury and he's been back for 2 weeks and he just hasn't looked as good as he was looking before the groin injury where it forced him to miss 6 or 7 games. So I would have liked to see him get a rest over those 6-7 days, but at least it spices up my Saturday evening during the All-Star break. At least there's that. AV says, I like the shirt. Appreciate that, AV. We are about 15 to 20 seconds away from getting underway at the Kaseya Center. Only 43 likes. Can we pick up 7 more to get to 50 before we get this game underway? I would take a shot. We're almost there. Daniel says, why you got a younger version of you on your shirt? I forgot who in the office said this earlier today, but said that I sort of look like McLovin. If you don't know who McLovin is, it's a character from the movie Superbad. I don't think I look like McLovin, as he wears glasses, doesn't have a beard. The only similarities in my eyes is that we have dark hair. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Starting lineup for the Miami Heat tonight, once again, is Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Terry Rozier, and Tyler Herro. So same starting 5 as last evening. Starting lineup for the Spurs, I believe, is Wembanyama, Jeremy Sochan, Devin Vassell, Tre Jones, and I don't remember who starts at that 3 position for the Spurs. But I know Vassell, Tre Jones, Wemby, they all start along with Sochan. What's up, Julian? What's up, Julian? We're 6 likes away. 6 likes away. I don't know why this TV is so tinted darkly. I don't know if I like that. For some reason, the game is going to be a different tint than it usually is. It's usually very vibrant, very bright. A little dark tint today. I also don't know why that this game is taking so long to get underway. It usually starts 11 minutes after the 6:30 start time, or 12 minutes. We're at a full 13, folks. We're about to be at a full 14. This game is getting started way later than usual here. PV says, you do look like your name is a McLovin. I look like a McLovin? Should I change my name to McLovin? Should I change? Rick Riss is ready for the game. What's up, King Mystic? Let's continue with the good vibes, is right. Ruben says, I had to take us to go to the game. Nobody wanted to go with me. Everybody got home tired from work. He retracted his message. I was going to read that out. Sports Clips is ready. Kane says it's 12:45 a.m. for me. I give you props, Kane. I don't know how you stay up on a daily basis, my guy. You're a true fan. You're a true fan. I have never seen the Equalizer, Chase. Come at me. Might be a mistake. So that 5th starting player for the Spurs is Julian Champagnie. So it's Sochan, Wemby, Champagnie, Tre Jones, and Devin Vassell. I'm excited to see Wemby and Bam face off. I know all of you are excited for that matchup as well. Heat rocking their red unis. That Jordan logo looking crisp. Spurs rocking their whites. As we're about to get underway, who do you got? MIA for the Heat, SAS for the Spurs. Get those votes in. Final opportunity to do so. Wemby's been turning it up. Heat are going to have some struggles defending him. Dude, he makes Bam look so small. It's actually crazy. All right, we didn't get to 50 likes before tip-off either. Bam won the tip, though. Wemby's tall ass got no bunnies. We're underway. No shot. We didn't get to 50 likes. Sad. Butler guarded by Sochan. He gets it inside to Adebayo, who quickly shoots a jumper over Wemby and scores it. Wembanyama depoy my ass. Bam gets started early with a bucket. 2-zip Miami. I'm intrigued to see how Bam defends Wemby. Last time these two teams matched up, Wemby had a rough game. Vassell pull-up mid-range jumper. Can't fall. Champagnie with an offensive rebound. Back out to Wembanyama. Catch and shoot 3. Goes. Wemby and Bam going at it early in this one. Rozier brings it up. Swings it to Herro. Herro left open. Doesn't take the 3, though. Gets it to Adebayo. Now to Herro. Back to Bam. Bam inside to the rim. Layup. Good. Adebayo 2 for 2 and has the first 4 points for Miami. It's a 1-point lead. Vassell quickly the other way for San Antonio. He's a shooter. You cannot leave him. He swings it around to Sochan in the corner. Sochan drives on Herro. Back out to Vassell. Pull up 20-footer. Front rim for Vassell. He's 0 for 2 to start this game. He's a talented player, man. I like Devin Vassell's game, but he get lucky there after 2 missed shots. Butler to Bam, right wing. He drives inside. Reverse layup does not fall this time. So Adebayo has taken 3 shots in the first minute and a half, and he's got all 4 points for the Heat. Tre Jones pick and roll. He gets to the rim. Layup, good. So the Spurs jump back out in front, 5-4. Tre Jones averaging just about 10 points a game this year. He gets his first shot of the game to go. Rozier quickly the other way. Swings at the Herro. Catch and shoot from the top of the key. Splash! Herro knocks down his first shot, and the Heat go back up in front by 2. And now call it a tie game as Tre Jones got quickly the other way. Advanced the ball, cut away from the rim, found himself open. Bam to Herro. Herro working on Champagnie. Gets a switch. Wemby defending, has a mismatch inside. Swings it to Caleb Martin. To Rozier. Rozier working on Sochan. A lot of dribble moves here. Rozier gets a step, running layup. Hangs on the rim, but does not fall. Wemby clears the board. Picks up his dribble a little too early, but gets it to Tre Jones, who puts it inside to Sochan. They'll call a foul on Terry Rozier. They said he grabbed Sochan before he caught the pass inside. So it'll be side out Miami. Or excuse me, San Antonio. Vassell inbounds it to Wemby on the right side of the court. Tre Jones now gets a screen. Swings it to Champagnie for 3. Good! The Spurs came out firing in this one. They have not missed outside of 2 jumpers from Devin Vassell. Herro drives on Champagnie. Euro step, loses the ball. It's a turnover. Here comes San Antonio. Tre pushing the pace for the Spurs. Swings it to Sochan. One more pass to Champagnie, looking for another triple. This one can't go. Bam brings down the board. Bam will push for Miami. Swings it to Jimmy. Jimmy went 2 for 4 from 3 yesterday. He's shooting 45% on the year from beyond the arc. Butler inside. Picks up his dribble. Nothing going for Miami. Now has to take a fadeaway mid-range shot, but hits it. Jimmy Butler knocks down his first shot of the night, and he's on the board with a deuce. Tre Jones the other way, tries to draw a foul. They don't call it. Heat have numbers if they want. 5-on-4. Here comes Herro, trailing Bam. Bam right into the body of Champagnie, gets it to go, plus the foul! Adebayo with an and 1. He's up to 6 points already and has a chance to make it 7 at the line. Type your 13s. Bam is feasting early in this one. Thought he'd have issues with Wemby protecting the paint inside? Not so fast, my friend. Good job by Tyler, though, to push the ball. Spurs defense didn't get back, trailing Bam Adebayo. Straight line to the rim. Bam, of course, of course, can't make the free throw. Feels like the Heat might be, I don't know the analytics on this, but I think Miami might be the worst team in the NBA in converting and 1 free throws. Look it up. Wemby on the right wing drives on Bam, loses his footing. They'll call a foul. You know what that is? That's called I'm too much of a bitch to handle some size inside, and they're going to have to bail me out and just because I trip and fall. I mean, Wemby tried driving in Bam. Bam just holds his ground. Wemby trips and falls, and they call a foul. Dude's too little, man. It's crazy that you're 7'4", and you're actually just too little. He's got to put some weight on. Wemby has it right wing. Gets a screen, drops it down to Vassell. Vassell fade away over Rozier, falls. So the Spurs jump back out in front. Back and forth we go here in the first 5 minutes of the quarter. Rozier gets a screen, falls away on the baseline. Mid-range goes for Rozier. He's really starting to find his stroke in the mid-range. His game yesterday against Orlando was a clinic, and he starts off knocking down his first mid-range jumper tonight. Sochan, good offense by San Antonio, and Sochan cuts right to the rim for an easy slam. Heat's defense just getting out of rotation early and often in this one. Bam hands it to Rozier. He sets a screen. Terry kicks it out to Herro. Catch and shoot 3. Cannot go. Front rim for Tyler. 1 for 2 from beyond the arc early in this one. Wemby drives, loses the ball, turnover, Adebayo forces it. Herro out in transition, swings it to Caleb Martin, who he drives inside. Back out to Herro for a three. That goes! Tyler Herro's second triple of the game. He's got 6 points. Heat leads 16-14, and the Spurs are forced to call a timeout to give us our first TV timeout of the game. It's not the craziest timeout of all time, but you can say the Spurs need a TO. Spam those fireball emojis as we got 6.5 to go in the first period. Wembanyama trying to try Bam inside, and every time he's tried to drive it on 13, bad things have happened. Bad things have happened for the Spurs. Bam is the true decoy. True decoy. Kane Angel, Brian McKenna, Yami, all spamming those fireball emojis. Just tweeted it, man. Wemby's an actual little kid when comparing to Bam. Oh, I'm just seeing this now that Jake Fisher tweeted out that the Heat have interest in Kelly Olynyk. That's not a surprise in my eyes. TBC, Peter May, Bearded, and Ty Man all spamming those fireball emojis. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 165 people watching right now. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We got 7,756 subscribers right now. If we do not get to 7,800 subscribers today, which is 44 away, I might have to delete the channel. Sources are telling me channel might be deleted if we don't get 44 subscribers today. You should subscribe to the channel because we put out daily content here at the Heat Report, whether it be a watch party like the one you're watching right now or a video like the one we put out this morning. We'll have another video tomorrow morning on the latest Miami Heat trade rumors. And then we will also break down what the Heat did or did not do at the trade deadline tomorrow afternoon, as well as look ahead to some NBA buyout targets for the Miami Heat. Hit that sub button because we'll be your one-stop shop for everything Miami Heat basketball this season, the offseason, and beyond. Picked up 2 subs there. Come on, let's keep climbing. I doubt all 172 of you guys are subscribed. Join the channel. Join the channel. Oh, congestion not fully away yet. Hopefully when I wake up tomorrow morning, no more congestion. No more. That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the hope. All right, we're back in Miami. Heat lead by 2 as we picked up another 2 subscribers. Let's ride. Vassell swings it to Sohan. He dumps it inside the Wemby. Wemby spins, goes up on Caleb Martin, and hits the layup. Can't have Martin defending Wemby, that's for sure. Jaquez checks in for Jimmy Butler. So it's the 4 starters, and then Jaquez. Rozier, wedgie! We got a wedgie! Rozier drove inside, put up a floater, and we have a wedgie in Miami. So we'll have another jump ball between Wemby and Bam center circle. I know we don't like to see wedgies when the Heat put up shots because we want them to go in, but it's hard for me not to get excited about a good old wedgie. Clip it. 16 all, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bam won the first tip against Wemby. He wins the second. Wembanyama, long arm, 7-4. Doesn't matter. Rozier left wing, drops it off to Bam. 8-foot push shot. Doesn't go. No, it does go. Bounced up and in off back iron. 18-16. Adebayo's got, that's 8 points now? He's cooking. 4 or 5 shooting. Sohan backing down Herro on the other end. Swings it to Keldon Johnson. Johnson drives inside. Jaquez, good defense. Forces him to kick it out. Sohan pump fakes, spins inside, fades away at the free throw line, can't get it to go. You will live with Jeremy Sohan jumpers every single time down the floor. Herro crosses over Sohan, gets to the baseline, kicks it out to Martin. Swung to Jaquez, Jaime inside. Almost travels, but kicks it out to Herro before that pivot foot slipped. Pick and roll between Herro and Bam. It's a Herro floater. That goes! Herro up to 8 points today. And Popovich has to call another timeout. He is unhappy with what he's seeing defensively for San Antonio. And we get to go to this graphic one more time. The Spurs need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. The young duo of Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo have combined for 14 of the team's 20 points so far. The other 6, 2 from Butler, 2 from Rozier, and did Caleb get it too? No, I'm confused actually. Yami, Benign, Jimmy Butler's in the chat. Peter, all spamming those fireball emojis. Let's go. Heat off to a great offensive start once again. Just need the defense to lock in a little bit here. Not fooled easy is fired up for this game. Type in those fireball emojis. And as we do, head to our second TV timeout of the quarter. Let me tell y'all about Prize Picks as Axie's tuning in. What's up, Axie? What's up, John Wick? Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. You could play with rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz. Take my picks as well. All you got to do is pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You could win up to 25 times your money. Yes, you heard that correctly. That link is in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's video. Take advantage of that first deposit match up to $100. Big game this Sunday. Also NBA games on the daily. Get started with Prize Picks today. Code CLNS, prizepicks.com/CLNS. In case you're just joining us, as we have 180 people watching our Super Chat menu today, any Super Chat gets on the show, no matter how much or what you say, you'll get on. $10 enters you into our D-Wade laser-printed autographed jersey raffle. It's going on for the entire month of February. A $10 Super Chat gets you a raffle ticket that we will raffle this off on our last stream of February. I just decided it will be our last stream of February. You see it right here. Perfect man cave item. Red D-Wade jersey. Laser printed autographed. Pretty sweet if you ask me. $20 gets you on the Heat Hall of Fame board. But it also would give you 2 tickets as well. We're almost done to closing this board out, as you see. $50 is a beer shotgun. And then my deal of the day, as we look to spice things up every live show, every watch party, $5 shots. We've taken 2 shots today. Got the tequila, got the Patron next to me. Every $5 Super Chat, I'm taking a shot. Every $5. All right, we're back in Miami, ready to go. Miss inside by San Antonio as Zach Collins checks in for Victor Wembanyama. Bam gets the board, and Herro gets it inside the Bam on the other side of the floor. He's guarded by Sohan. Bam backing him down. Double team. Swung to Rozier. Extra pass to Caleb Martin. Martin inside is fouled by Keldon Johnson. They're going to call a blocking foul on the former Kentucky Wildcat as Caleb Martin tried to drive baseline. Just under 5 minutes to go in the game, in the first quarter. Heat up 20-16. Jaquez will inbound. Same 5 for Miami. Chetty Osman enters the game for the first time for the Spurs. Herro, pocket pass to Adebayo. Free throw line jumper falls. The duo of Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo are absolutely cooking. 18 points now combined from those two. Vassell 3 can't fall. He's 0 for 3 from the field. Jaquez the other way after getting the board. Finds a trailing Rozier. He dumps it inside the Bam. Bam double teamed. Back out to Rozier. Swung to Martin. Deep 2. Foot was on the line. Of course it goes. Caleb Martin has never missed a shot where his foot was on the line of the three-point arc. Never seen it happen. Heat up to 8, largest lead of the game. Osman swings it. He entered the zone for the first time tonight. Zach Collins at the elbow. Swings it to Keldon Johnson. Baseline drive for Keldon. Swung back out to Vassell, who he misses it again. Rebound down to Caleb. Vassell now 0 for 4. Martin finds a trailing Herro. He's guarded by Devin Vassell. Screen by Bam. Herro. They're going to call an illegal screen on Adebayo, so it's his second foul, and it's a turnover on Miami with 3.5 to go in the first period. Caleb Martin has literally never missed a shot when his foot's on the three-point line. I swear to God. Swear to God. Oh, man. Why does he never miss them? Josh Richardson and Kevin Love check into the ball game. Rozier and Adebayo sit down. Osman at the elbow. Back out to Keldon Johnson. His three-pointer can't go. Herro at the board. Herro and Keldon Johnson were teammates at Kentucky during that 2018-2019 season where they made it to the Elite Eight. Love inside. Fades away. Can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Chetty Osman. Would like to see Love put up a little push shot there instead of fading away. Osman inside. Running floater. Off glass. Falls. So little run ended there. And the Spurs get back within 6. Kevin Love almost turns it over. Loose ball finds his way to Jaquez. Jaquez out to J-Rich. He lines up a 3. Too strong. J-Rich has been playing good basketball as of late. Shooting really well from beyond the arc. Misses his first one tonight. Vassell drives inside. Euro step. Good defense by Caleb Martin, but better offense. And one for the former Florida State Seminole. And now a chance for the Spurs to get it within 3 here with a free throw on a 5-0 run potentially San Antonio is. Vassell drafted 11th overall by the San Antonio Spurs back in 2020. Signed a 5-year, $146 million extension before the season started back in October. He's a young player that shows a lot of promise. Rough start for him tonight, but he'll figure it out, man. He's talented. I like his game. He converts the three-point play, so he only down, or up 3, I should say. Jaquez the other way, Euro step, fouled, bucket! Jaime Jaquez Jr. with an and one. The talented rookie from UCLA just continues to be phenomenal for the Miami Heat. Spam those triple J's as he just took Keldon Johnson to the rack and said, "You're too little." And one. Jaime Rookie of the Year, says Jimmy Butler. I would not disagree. He has impacted winning at the highest rate out of this 2023 NBA draft class. If you count Chet as a rookie, which by legal terms he is, he's definitely the Rookie of the Year, but I don't count that. I only count the rookie class, and he's impacted winning more than Wemby has. Zach Collins, the former lottery pick, knocked down a mid-range jumper, 27-23. Miami's offense, outside of the game against Los Angeles, has been really, really good over the last 4 or 5 games, continuing it early here. Love triple, can't go, but a good open look created off of a Duncan Robinson curl as he checked in for Tyler Herro. Double dribble by Malachi Branham. No, excuse me, that's Wesley, the former Notre Dame Fighting Irish player. So the lead stays at 4 for Miami with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. 3 turnovers for San Antonio, only 2 for Miami. Butler back into the game as he replaces, I believe, Caleb Martin. Kevin Love, left wing 3. Just missed one. Doesn't miss this one. Kevin Love on the board for the first time tonight. Lead back up to 7 for Miami. Keldon Johnson inside on Jaquez. That's a charge? No, they call a block and 1 for Keldon Johnson. Kevin Love, according to the ref, did not have his feet set. I thought he did. Nah, all right, he's still sliding. Good call by the official. It'll be an and one for Keldon Johnson. I could be unbiased Rolly. Thought Love was set, but you can tell off replay he was still shifting his body ever so slightly. Keldon Johnson makes the free throw, so 30-26. Heat defense has not been as crisp tonight, but the offense has been. Duncan Robinson coming off a screen, launches a three, can't get it to go, rebound down to Wesley. He'll push for San Antonio. He's on the right wing now. Gets a screen, drop off pass to Collins. He sees a double team, swings it to Keldon Johnson. Keldon inside. His floater rolls around the rim, can't go, rebound down to Duncan Robinson. Minute to play in the quarter. Kevin Love brings the ball up. Picks up his dribble and gets it to Richardson. J-Rich probing inside. Back out to Love. Same spot he just hit from a second ago. Kevin Love leaves that three-pointer short. He's 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Heat still lead by 4. Ball swung around. Wesley reverse layup. Goes. Spurs within 2. Blake Wesley, former Notre Dame player, as I said a little bit earlier. Heat won't go 2 for 1, so this will be their final possession of the quarter. Butler working inside. Sees a double team. Stripped, but a foul. They're going to say he was in the act of shooting. No, they're going to be side out. Butler can't believe it. He thought he was in the act of shooting. Heat aren't in the bonus. So it'll be side out Miami with 17 to play in the first frame. Lead by 2. Butler gets it. They turn off the shot clock. That's incorrect. There's a 3-second differential. Butler drives inside, spins. This time he will be heading to the line as it was a clear and obvious shooting motion for Butler. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2 as he looks to extend this Miami Heat lead. I love the way Butler has been looking as of late. And what I love even more is Erik Spoelstra's new and improved rotation with this Heat team. Replacing Highsmith yesterday in the starting lineup was Caleb Martin. And this team has just had a much better flow. They take Butler out after the first 5 or 6 minutes. They leave in the other 4 starters. And then after 2 or 3 minutes, they reinsert Jimmy alongside 2 or 3 other guys and take out those 4 guys. I love the rotation that Erik Spoelstra has had over the last 2 games here, or game in 1 quarter, I should say. 6 to go in the quarter. Here comes Zach Collins. He just traveled. They don't call it. Cedi Osman 3 and Trail banked it in. The officials just fucked Miami. Shocker. Cedi Osman banks a 3 to make it 32-31. There has never been more of an obvious travel in the entire NBA history than the one that I just witnessed. Zach Collins moved his pivot foot about 3 fucking feet. Doesn't get called, and of course Miami gets burned by a bank 3 from Cedi Osman. Fucking unbelievable. That's the end of 1, though. Heat lead 32-31. High-scoring game in the Kaseya Center. Uncharacteristic for Miami, but the offense has been playing really well as of late. 220 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button as we inch closer and closer to 8,000 subscribers. I have been told by higher-ups here at Chat Sports that if we don't reach 7,800 subscribers tonight, which we are 37 away from doing, I have to delete the channel. I don't want to delete the channel as we approach the trade deadline, which is tomorrow afternoon, and the All-Star break in a week. I don't want to delete the channel. I want to stay going live. Stay making videos for you guys. Just got to hit that sub button. That was such a bad travel, man. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? I had some Chipotle. What did you guys have? What did y'all have for dinner? I had Chipotle. Fear RX says, let's go Heat. Fear, I've never seen you around here before. Hopefully you are subscribed. Good to see you. Hopefully you come around more often. Saying, let's go Heat. Fourth quarter says, bro, are you really going to delete the channel? I've been told. I've been told I might have to. So we just got to hit that sub button so I don't even have to plead for my life over at the Chat Sports meetings. Riley Shea said sub, and I had a burger. That's some Chipotle for dinner today. Some Chipotle. Some Chipotle. Chase had Chick-fil-A and is hungry now because he had it for lunch. Might cook some spaghetti. I can go for some pasta right now, to be honest. All right, we're almost back in action at the Kasai Center. Whew. There's a halftime presentation tonight. What is going on? All right, Spurs missed their first shot of the quarter. Butler now the other way from Miami. Inside, bank shot doesn't go. Rebound down to San Antonio. Here comes that Zach Collins still. Now finds a trailing Wemby. Wemby launches from 30, in and out. Live with that shot. Butler with the board. He'll push. Jimmy in the corner. Is that Doug McBucket's guarding him? It is. They send a double. Jimmy quickly kicks it out to Richardson. Wide open three. Doesn't go. Good recognition, though, by Jimmy to see the double team happen before it even really got there. Able to kick it out. Wemby fading away. Doesn't go. Kid's a good ball player, man. He's inefficient, though. Love quickly left wing. Nothing. Now inside the Jimmy. Jimmy guarded by Doug McDermott. See if they send a double here. Jimmy spins. Kicks it out. They're going to say kick ball on the pass out of bounds. Or, yes. Remember, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Butler to inbound. Gets it to Duncan Robinson. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy left wing. Working on Zach Collins. Butler inside. Absorbs contact. Fouled. And Jimmy Butler is going to go back to the line for his third and fourth attempts of the night from the charity stripe. Oh, my guy Jesus with a $10 super chat. Jesus gets a ticket for the D-Wade jersey. That is laser autographed. So let me write you down Jesus. Jesus Batista. Keep it up the road to 7,800. And I had Duffy's wings. Ooh, before the game. Went to yesterday game. Missed the stream. Oh, you went to the game yesterday. That's sick. But hey, we got the dub. Truly Hall of Fame number 24. Let's go Heat. Yes, sir, Jesus. He is a Hall of Famer. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Jesus. Hall of Famer indeed. Well, lucky you got to witness that masterclass by Miami last night. Butler made both free throws, 34-31. Jaquez defending. Is that Wemby he's defending? No, it's Keldon Johnson. And they're going to say Josh Richardson fouled Keldon Johnson on the double team. Oh, boy. There's a lot of names on here, man. I don't remember what everyone's number is. Axie, where is Axie? If I can see Axie, maybe I can get a quick guess. I have to find Axie. But we got a game to talk about here. Wemby kicks out to Chetty Osman for three. Doesn't go. That's an over the back. I don't know if they called it, but it's out of bounds going to Miami. Where is Axie? I know he's on here. God, there's so many names. There you. I found him. I'll have to count. I thought you were. That might be tough. Butler drives on Doug McDermott. Sees a double team. Jimmy swings it out to Love. Catch and shoot three from the top of the key. Doesn't fall. Rebound down to Wemby. Wembanyama slams it home. 34-33. Is that how you say it? Is it Jesus? I thought it was Jesus, but if it's Jesus and that's the way you got to say, or that's the way your name's pronounced, I'll say that. Duncan Robinson misses a three. Butler with the offensive board. He saves it to Richardson. Swung around to Jaquez. Catch and shoot right wing three. Too strong. It is pronounced Jesus. All right. Wesley now the other way. Gets to Wemby. Wemby dribbles right. Handoff to McBuckets. Doug McDermott, the best Creighton player of all time, kicks it out to Keldon Johnson for a three and can't hit it. Kevin Love, deep outlet pass. Horrible pass over the outstretched arms of Jaime Jaquez Jr. If you want the Heat to beat the Spurs tonight, make sure to like that video, like the stream. 230 people watching. Only 71 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. Heat up one. 8.5 to go. Wemby spins on Kevin Love. Fades away. Too strong. Can't fall. He is struggling with his shot today. Here comes Miami. Butler to Jaquez. Jaquez pump fakes. Drives baseline. Spins. Back out to Butler. I would have liked to see Jaquez take Doug McDermott there. Butler drives inside. Keldon Johnson. Too little. Easy bucket for Mr. Butler. He's got, I believe, 8 points now. McDermott three. Doesn't fall. Kevin Love with the board. Outlet to Jaquez. Jaquez pushing. Euro step. Loses it out of bounds. Trey Jones tapped it. It will be Heat basketball baseline out of bounds with 8 minutes to go in the half. That was almost a really clean move from Jaquez, but a good job. That's actually off Jaime. Let's wonder if San Antonio challenges this. Doesn't look like they will, but that was off Jaime, it looked like. Ball is inbound to Duncan. Out to Bam, who just checked in. It's Richardson, Duncan, Butler, Bam, and Jaquez. Duncan inside. Lob pass is tipped away. It's a turnover. Here comes San Antonio. Sohan in the corner to Wemby. Wemby goes up, right hook over Bam. Can't get it to fall. Wemby can't do shit on Bam, dude. It is so obvious who is the better defensive player in this matchup. Bam, left wing, guarded by Sohan. Starting to back him down. He's double teamed. Kicks it out to J-Rich. Swung to Duncan. Catch and shoot three in the corner. Left it short. Duncan misses the three. He struggled in this one. Trey Jones pushing the pace for San Antonio. He swings it to Osman. Osman baseline. Good cut off by Jaquez. Forces the pass out to Sohan. Sohan pushes off Jimmy Butler. Offensive foul heading the other way. Good defense by Jimmy. That was a great possession as a whole from the Miami Heat defensively. Cut off the drive baseline. Cut off the drive inside. And it just forces Sohan to push off with that off arm. Good work there by Miami. Jimmy Butler checks out. Rozier back in. Duncan gets a screen. Pull up three at the top of the key. Duncan Robinson really has been struggling in this one, man. Turnover, 0 for 3. Wemby swings it to Vassell, who also has had a rough start to this game. Miami leads 36-33. Vassell drives inside. Pull-up floater. A lot of contact. No call, but it falls. Tough bucket from Vassell. You can see the vision there on why the Spurs extended him before the season started. Jaquez strip, turnover. Sohan with a good defensive play. He gets it to Wemby. Wemby out in transition. He's fouled, plus the bucket. Duncan Robinson can't guard a fucking snail, dude. And one for Wembanyama. I know it's Wemby, but still. Duncan really can't defend a piece of paper, dude. It's so bad how he can't defend. Spurs take the lead, 37-36. 255 people watching. If you want the Heat to beat the Spurs, like the video. We need to get to 100 likes before play resumes. 23 away. Hit that like button. Come on. Completely free content. Smash the button. It takes a second. Music makes me lose control. Music makes me lose control. Music makes me lose control. $19 likes away. Apparently the Jazz have thought about trading for Bruce Brown. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Raptors would get Kelly Olynyk and Ochai Agbaji. You'd imagine the Raptors reroute Kelly Olynyk in that deal. Could that be a three-teamer where Miami gets Olynyk? I love Kelly Olynyk back in Miami. Apparently they've shown interest in Kelly O, according to Jake Fisher. I'd really like that move, man. I do. I would. Kelly Olynyk, I don't know if you start him, as Caleb Martin looked good in a couple of his starts if he's not in that deal. But Kelly O giving that spacing and rebounding at that power forward position allows Miami to go big at times. They do it occasionally with Kevin Love and Bam together. But imagine being able to run a Bam, Kevin Love, Bam, Kelly O, Kevin Love. Really go 5 wide, space the floor with a pair of bigs. If the other team goes big, I could see it. Oh, Mr. Gio is in the building with a $10 super chat. Let's go, Heat. Heat need to win. Yes, sir, Mr. Gio. Mr. Gio, you get another raffle ticket for the month of February. And Mr. Gio, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it actually came into the office today in the studio. Here she is. Red D Wade laser printed jersey. You see it right here. Perfect man cave item. It's an extra large in size, but I just recommend hanging it up or framing it in the man cave, office, bedroom, whatever you'd like. Mr. Gio has, I believe now, 6 raffle tickets for the month. Shout out to you, Mr. Gio. Appreciate the support, as always, my friend. Wembanyama at the line, looking to convert this three-point play. Herro checked in for Duncan Robinson during that little TO there. Wemby makes the free throw, so the Heat trail by 2. It's the largest lead of the game for San Antonio. Jaquez will bring the ball up for Miami with 6.5 to go in the first half. Jaime gets a screen from Bam, double screen. Jaime starting the motion for Miami. Gets it to Bam. Bam on the right elbow, gets it to Herro. Herro dribbles right, dribbles baseline, swings it to Richardson, swung to Rozier. Rozier step back 3, doesn't go. Rozier hit the deck. No foul call, though, and Vassell clears the board. Quickly the other way for San Antonio. It's Vassell inside to the rim. Layup, good. And the Heat find themselves down 4 now. After being up as much as 8, Heat down 4. Herro quickly the other way, gets a screen. Herro gets some contact, swings it out to Richardson. Rozier in the corner now, back to Herro. Bam guard by Sohan, try to find him. Herro swings it to Terry. Terry gets a step inside to the rim for an easy layup. The explosiveness and quickness from Terry Rozier on display as he got one dribbled to the rim. Lost in judgment by Miami allows McDermott wide open for 3. He can't make it. Jaquez with the board. He pushes. Finds a trailing Terry Rozier who drives baseline. Rozier, pump fake. Out back to Jaquez. He pump fakes. Back to Rozier. 2-man game. Terry, Euro step, falls to the ground. Chaos. Jaquez 3. Rattles in and out. Would have been the most Miami Heat thing of all time for that 3 to go in. Jaquez 0 for 2 from beyond the arc in this one. Sohan inside. Layup good. Heat's defense has been very spotty tonight. Just mental judgments, lapses, if you will. It's been not encouraging to see as they really have been harping on their defense as of late. Bam inside, double team, back out to Herro. His 3 over Wemby, too strong. Rebound down to Vassell. Outlet to Wemby, and he just catches it and lays it in, man. That's where Wemby is unfair. he just had position. They lofted it to him. He's able to catch it, and without even jumping, lays it in. Rozier pick and roll with Bam. Out to Richardson. J-Rich pump fakes, drives inside. Brings it back out. Now drives. Free throw line jumper. Goes! Devin Vassell could not guard J-Rich there. And Popovich will call timeout to talk some things over as the Heat trail by 4 with about 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Two best coaches of the last decade in the NBA, Popovich and Spo, going at it. And right now, the 10-40 Spurs hold a 4-point lead. We are sponsored by Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. It's daily fantasy made easy. And like I mentioned, get that first deposit match up to $100 with that link in the live chat and description of today's live stream. Just pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in up to 25 times your money. Yes, you heard that correctly. And now introduced to the NBA, Demons and Goblins, which means if you choose a demon, well, you can get more money and more of a larger payout, but it comes at more of a risk as the stat total is raised up just a bit. You can take the Goblins, though, which is a lesser payout, but it's also an easier pick in stat projection as it's a little bit lower than the standard. So you can play with how difficult you want to make it, how easy you want to make it when you play Prize Picks. But one thing is for sure, you're basically losing money by not going to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. Daily fantasy made easy. I play it every day. Come join me. 35 subscribers away from 7,800. Y'all know what I was told from the bosses. Need 35 subscribers to ensure the channel stays alive. 250 people watching. I'm willing to get and gamble and bet that not all you guys are subscribed. Daily Heat content, whether it be a watch party like the one you're watching right now or a video, we'll have you covered on everything the Miami Heat do at the trade deadline or don't do, as well as the buyout market. So hit that sub button. You won't regret it. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. Time Man knows what's up. Hit that sub button. 34 away now. Axie asks, how many points does Wemby have? Let's check here. Wemby has 12 points. I got to be honest, though. All 12 points have not come on Bam Adebayo. Bam's been locking that shit up whenever they get matched up. He's the leading scorer for San Antonio. He's also got 7 boards. Leading scorer for Miami is Bam Adebayo, who has 5 of 6 shooting, 10 points. Jimmy Butler has 8 points, 6 rebounds. Tyler Herro has 8 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Rozier has 4. Hawk has 1 for 3 from the field, 3 points. Love 1 for 5. He's struggling. Whoever unsubscribed, F you. 2-3 zone for Miami as Wembanyama checks out. Zach Collins in. Collins at the free throw line. His jumper rattles in and out. Board down to Adebayo. 4 minutes to go now in the half. Rozier pick and roll. Drop off past the Bam. 12-footer. Falls. Adebayo has been automatic tonight, and he has struggled with his shot in January. The month of February so far, short-lived. But Adebayo has been knocking down his mid-range jumper like he used to. Collins inside. Fades away. Nothing but nylon. Tough bucket from the former Gonzaga Bulldog. Herro quickly the other way. Into the paint. To the rim. High arcing layup. Goes! What an acrobatic finish by Tyler Herro. Putting it up to the rafters. That soft touch coming in handy. Vassell can't connect. Good defense by Rozier. Bam with the board. He'll push. Herro in the double figures. Bam's already there. He gets it out to Rozier. Pick and roll. Rozier, his floater off glass. Goes! Rozier evens the game up at 46. Rozier has been looking oh so comfortable over the last week or so in this Heat uniform. Things are clicking for him in Miami. Zach Collins inside. Out to McDermott. He knocks down a 3. McDermott, first triple of the game after starting off 0 of 3, I believe. Can't leave him open. He's a sniper. Herro quickly the other way. Swings it out to Rozier. Terry working on Sochan. Back out to Herro. Herro isolating on Blake Wesley. Crosses over, gets inside, swings it to the corner. What a pass! Richardson's three. It goes! Squared up at 49. That was elite level playmaking by Herro to see one rotation in advance and find the open shooter. Vassell misses a wide open three. Rebound down to Miami. Here comes Herro. Heat still have been a little iffy defensively today. Rozier wide open off the catch. Can't get it to go, but Martin skies in for the putback slam. Heat regain the lead, 51-49. Zach Collins turns it over. He thought Blake Wesley was on the right wing. He was not. He threw it out of bounds. Minute 40 to go in the half. Heat up 2 with the ball. Rozier unable to knock down the open triple after a good pass from Herro, but Caleb Martin was not blocked out on the weak side. Butler checks back in. It's the starting lineup for Miami to close this half. Rozier to Bam. Bam on the elbow. Working on Collins. In and out dribble into a fadeaway. Leaves it short. That was kind of as much as a heat check as you'll see from Adebayo. Sochan, right wing. So he doesn't have a jumper. Really force him into that. Sochan, top of the key. Hands it off to Vassell. Vassell drives. Fades away. At the elbow. Air ball. Rebound to Butler. Saves it to Herro. Here comes Miami. 4-on-4. Tyler inside. Fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor. Tyler got to the rim and laid it up and in, but it will not count. It'll be side out Miami with a minute to go in the quarter. Woo! Heat lead by 2. Minute to go in the first half. Herro will inbound. Gets it to Caleb Martin. Martin gets it back to Herro. Herro drives it on Sochan. Loses it. Regains control. Turns around. Floater. Goes! Tyler Herro playing one of his best games of the season. He's been efficient as hell. He now has 12 points. He are on a 7-0 run over the last minute. Miami's playing good ball, specifically Tyler Herro tonight. Bam's been playing really, really good. Jimmy's played well. Rozier's played solid. I mean, everyone's playing good offensively. Just need to sharpen it up on the defensive side. On cue, a missed 3 from Zach Collins, and the Heat just hit the ball out of bounds. There was a missed 3. There was only Miami Heat basketball players. Every Spur was already running back on defense, and the Heat just tipped it out of bounds off of each other. That hurts. Especially if the Spurs score, which of course they do. That hurts. Rozier pick and roll with Bam. Pocket pass to Adebayo. Left elbow jumper. Too strong. Good 2-for-1 though by Miami. They got a good look. Unable to connect. And now the Heat will lead by 2 with 20 seconds to go. 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. A stop and score here would bode well for Miami. Vassell gets a screen. Works on Adebayo. Bam, good defense. Vassell, nothing there. Oh, what defense from Adebayo. And it's a shot clock violation. What a possession by Adebayo defensively. Vassell, ironically, knocked down the jumper. And boy, was that a tough shot that he made. But he did not get it off in time. That was really, really impressive. 7 seconds to go in the half. Duncan Robinson checks in. Gets it to Herro. Herro gets it to Adebayo. Kick ball, though. 4 seconds to go now in the half. 4 seconds to go. Heat will lead by at least 2 points. Hopefully it'll be 4 or 5. Butler will inbound it. Butler gets Herro. Herro left open. Fall away on the baseline. Doesn't go. Rozier's tip can't fall as well. So it will be 53-51 at the half. Halftime for Miami and San Antonio is 53-51. As Mr. Gio sends us to halftime with a $10 super chat saying Josh Richardson is going to be the player tonight. Hashtag Heat Zone. So he's predicting a Josh Richardson big second half here. Mr. Gio gets yet again another raffle ticket. He's now up to 7. Appreciate you, Mr. Gio. Appreciate you, my guy. As always, y'all know how we do around here as we get to the halftime break. Back to school. Grade the Heat's performance so far as they lead by 2. Axie says B-. Yami C+. McKenna B. Kane Angel says B- and C is where he'd put the range in. It's going to be a little bit of a longer halftime break as there is a presentation in the Kasaya Center tonight. So it's usually about a 12, 13-minute halftime break or 15 minutes. It'll be 17 minutes. So I see the clock right now, 16 minutes until we get back underway at the Kasaya Center. I'd probably grade the Heat's performance thus far at a... I'll go C+. I'll go C+. Why is it a C+? Well, actually, they played a good defensive half when you look at where things finished. I feel like they left a lot of people open from beyond the arc, which is probably not the best thing in the world, especially when it's Doug McDermott and Devin Vassell. You've gotten lucky, and that's the reason why the Spurs are only at 51 points, which you hold a team on pace for 102. You'll live with that and actually be happy with that, is that is elite. The Heat offense was cooking with gas, hit a little bit of a wall late second quarter, and they are only at 53, which if you told someone you hold a team to 53 points and a half, you're actually also going to be happy with that because that's on pace for 106, which is a little bit below average in the NBA. So that's why I give it a C+. Dave Myers agrees with me. David Rowland sends B-. All right, Danny Phantom, you say that type of shit again, and we're going to have to kick you out, man. We don't support that type of language around here, dude. We don't support that, man. Yes, actually, I did see what happened to Haywood Highsmith. What's up, Locktara? Good to see you in the building, my guy. Afifi says, who is performing for halftime? I actually don't remember the name, but there is a halftime performance and presentation in Miami tonight, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer halftime break for the Heat. It's going to be about 16, 17 minutes as we're already 2 or 3 minutes in. I believe it is a Black History Month presentation, as that is the month of February. Pretty cool of the Miami Heat. Just keep on refreshing Twitter in case I miss any nuggets surrounding the NBA trade deadline, as we are under 24 hours away from the deadline. Wonder if the Heat will make a move. Another one before the deadline. We'll see. I'll tell you this. I think there's a possibility that the Heat make a trade for like a Kelly Olynyk type. Maybe. I'll also say this, as I get my fan rocking and rolling here. I do expect Miami to trade away a player. Why would Miami trade someone away? Well, they need to create room on their roster. Even if they don't make a trade, they do need for someone. They need to make a deal to clear up roster space so they can sign people in the buyout market. So it would not surprise me one bit if they shipped off Drew Smith tomorrow. He is out for the year. For cash considerations, for a second-round pick, that's probably very, very unlikely to get a second-round pick. Maybe Thomas Bryant gets shipped off as well, but I imagine the Heat will be creating a roster spot open by trading one of Thomas Bryant and Drew Smith so they can sign someone in the buyout market right to their roster. That is my guess. At minimum, I think Miami does make a move. There is going to be one trade that the Heat make tomorrow. The question is if it's just going to be acquiring someone or if it's just going to be trading someone away from the Miami Heat. Elias says at this point, I just want the Heat to get Danilo Gallinari at the buyout market. I'd prefer a Kelly Olynyk. Similar games offensively, but I believe Olynyk's a little bit of a better defender and a little bit of a better rebounder. I'll also say this about Kelly Olynyk. Surprisingly good numbers on the assist total. Doesn't play a lot for the Jazz, but he averages like 4 assists a game. So his playmaking has been on a pretty solid level this season. It is a 53-51 halftime lead for Miami. Our Super Chat menu tonight. Any Super Chat gets on screen, whether it be a question that you want to ask about what the Heat will do at the trade deadline, give a trade idea. If any Super Chat you want to get on the show, we'll get you on the show. $10 gets you into the D-Wade laser printed signed jersey raffle giveaway that we are going to do at the end of the month. It came in stow. Here's the uni, the jersey. You see the signature laser printed on that number 3 for Miami Heat. You see the front, Miami, D-Wade, number 3, baby. Laser printed, $10, every $10 super chat, or every $10 in one individual chat gets you a raffle ticket. So if you send in a $20 super chat to join the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board as well and become a Hall of Famer to get that Vice jacket, you would get 2 raffle tickets and a spot on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board getting that Vice jacket. $50 would get you 5 tickets, and I would shotgun a beer. And then my Rolly deal of the day, which we've been starting to do more and more of to spice things up on a daily basis, $5 shots. Kind of put myself in a world of hurts, but $5 shot of Patron. Has to be exactly $5. Has to be exactly $5, as anything more than $5 qualifies for one of these things. Anything less just gets on the show. $5 shots of tequila. Fourth quarter says, does your boss take any super chat money? I've told you guys this multiple times before. Any super chat we get, it goes directly into the channel. Like, we do not keep anything. We put it right back into the channel to go live more often, to go have more resources, to make more videos that you guys see on a daily basis. Like, your donations, you guys might think it's cliche and a joke when I say a super chat, like, it helps me help you. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, everything you guys donate to the channel, which is greatly appreciated because it helps us grow and it's the quickest way to make us grow. Subscribing is number 2. Number 1 is super chatting because it just allows us more resources to give back. Like, if we weren't having such a successful month of January, then I wouldn't have been able to convince my bosses to help buy this jersey so we can raffle it off to you guys. So I'm being dead serious when I say you guys donating to the channel, it helps us grow and it helps us do more cool things for you guys. So, I mean, I'm not bullshitting you, man. And it's just as a way of showing our gratification for you donating to the channel is that I do these things in return. So that's your answer, fourth quarter. That's your answer. Sup, Smitty scumbag? Fuck you, Smitty. God, I hate Smitty. He's our producer of Celtics Today. F that guy. F that guy, man. I'm like addicted to my phone. I hate when NBA free agency rolls around, when NFL free agency rolls around, when trade deadlines roll around. I get addicted to my phone because I'm just constantly refreshing my Twitter feed to see if another deal gets moved. Kane says, I hardly know Smitty. It's a good thing. You don't want to know that guy. You don't want to know Smitty. I promise you. I promise you, you don't want to know Smitty. Say this, folks. Look at where we are in subscribers right now. A very, very nice 7,769. You guys know our goal tonight is to get to 7,800. So we are 31 away. My bosses were being very mean and challenged me that we have to get there or we might have to delete the channel. I'd like to not have to plead for my life tomorrow in our meeting before the trade deadline to keep the Heat report around. So we need to pick up 31 subscribers in the second half. We need to. We need to. Oof. 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 What do y'all think for tomorrow? Do you guys think the Heat make a trade? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Does Miami make a trade tomorrow? Let's rephrase it this way. I do think they make a trade, like I said a little bit earlier in the halftime break, of that I think they will create a roster spot, if anything, by trading away Thomas Bryant or Drew Smith. But will they acquire a player tomorrow on the trade market? Or will they just wait until the buyout market to add anyone into this roster? Let me know. Let me know. Y for yes, N for no. Yami thinks yes. McKenna says yes. Kane Angel says yes. .305 guy says no. Elias says, Rolly, that's more cap than a hat store. All right, Elias, if you guys want to run the risk, there's no trade deadline coverage tomorrow, and if we don't get to 7,800 and there's no trade deadline coverage tomorrow, you'll know why. Elias says yes. Fruity Pebble says no. Fruity Pebble. Wemby averaged 24 and 10 in the month of January. Kid's good, man. It's not as good as Bam, that's for sure. David Rowland just says buyout. I'd like to think Miami makes a move, but Pat Riley doesn't like to make a lot of trades. I was just happy to get the Terry Rozier deal. Hey, Smitty, could you bring in some paper towel, please? Actually, you don't have to do that. I realized I have paper towel here. Fuck you. I got to blow my nose. Clear out some of this congestion. So give me a second. I'm going to take off the headset and hop off stream. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. I don't know if you guys did. Maybe you guys didn't. We lost a sub. Whoever that is, F you. F you. F you. F you. F you. Orlando says no. Riley Shea says yes. Elias says Mickey is trying his hardest to stay under the second apron. I'll say this, the Rozier deal, as much as we like to clown Mickey for not making moves because of financial reasons, the Rozier deal put them in a very tough financial spot going into the offseason. So I do credit Mickey Harrison at least being okay with that deal because Rozier is not an expiring, and he's got 3 years, $24 million left. So that was a pretty impactful contract that they acquired just a couple weeks ago. Ugh. Muhammadu says yes, but it won't be a move to make fans happy, just to clear cap space. But Muhammadu, so I rephrased my question saying, are they going to make a deal to acquire a player? The only trade that they would make would be to clear cap space, would be trading away Drew Smith, trading away Thomas Bryant. I am wondering if they're going to make a deal for a player. I don't think there's a move out there that they can make that helps them cap space-wise while acquiring a guy. So if you have a different answer for that, Muhammadu. 305 guy, I feel the same way, my man. I like another trade, but I don't know. Hot Dog says, I did it as a joke, LOL, but I just subbed back. I don't like when people do that either way because that means I see the number go down at least once, and I'm not a fan of that. I know you subbed right back, but I'm not a fan. Muhammadu has changed his answer after I explained my rephrasing to no. Kel says small move for size, maybe a little Kelly O. I'll say this. I think you could throw away an Andre Drummond deal. Why would you throw away an Andre Drummond deal? I know we talked about him in the past. Well, the rumor is that the Bulls might be wanting multiple second-round picks for Andre Drummond or a first-round pick. Like Chris Haynes said, someone might be willing to offer a first for Drummond. And if that's the case, no. That will not happen. We just lost 2 subs. F you too. F the 2 of you. Money Matt says, what's up, my guy, by the way? He says, hey, Rolly, just got back from my soccer game. We lost 7-6. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, the Heat can win to make it better. Hopefully, Miami will be able to grab their second straight win and 4th win in 5 games to make up for that loss, Money Matt. Money Matt, what type of I'm not a soccer guy. I don't talk a lot about the pitch. I don't really know about the pitch that much. But I do know some positions. I used to play FIFA. What position you got? Are you a goalkeeper? Hopefully not. You gave up 7 goals. If you are, it's okay. Just one bad game. Are you a defenseman? Right wing, left wing, center mid, center field, attack? Indoor, Money Matt says. What position we got? I don't know if it's different over there. I assume less people play on the field or the pitch at the same time. Elias says, heard about DeMarcus. Yeah, sure. DeMarcus Cousins for sure. Go grab him from Taiwan. Wherever the hell he's playing. Is this live? Oh, what a great job by Bally Sports to keep us up and dated with this game. 2 subscribers, let's ride. 2 subscribers subscribed for a good reason because guess what just happened? The first possession goes to the San Antonio. They missed a shot, which we did not see because Bally effed up. All I saw was the Heat getting the rebound. And then Herro with a pocket pass to Adebayo in the pick and roll. Bam got fouled by Wembanyama and got the bucket. So an and 1 from Bam to start the second half. Heat up 4, chance to be 5. Bam missed a free throw. What I say earlier, I don't know the analytics, but the Heat are the worst team in the NBA in and 1 free throws. They never make them. So the lead stays at 4. Sohan swings it to Vassell. Vassell looking to get it to Wemby. They do. Wemby left corner. He puts up a 3 over Bam and connects it. Wemby, second 3 of the game. Left back, Rolly, says Money Matt. Defensive aspect of the game. Heat lead by 1. Tell you what, Wemby, it's hard to contest his shots. He can take a shot 3 anytime he wants. Herro, curling mid-range shot. Gets a friendly roll off the front rim. Tyler Herro's strong game continues. Heat back up by 3. Trey Jones inside, out to Vassell. He looks to tie the game, can't. Herro with the board, but they call a foul on Adebayo. They say he grabbed Wembanyama on the box out, so the Spurs will get a second chance opportunity. Bam's now got 3 fouls. He can't pick up a 4th. Oh, my God. What a flop. What a fucking loser. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm not the biggest Wemby guy. I just hate when people try to force a narrative of someone being the GOAT onto me. And the fact that they tried telling me that this guy was going to be a top 5 player in the NBA in his first 2 seasons in the league, and his scouting report was Gen Z Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm just not having it. Foul on Caleb Martin, illegal screen, going back to San Antonio. So it's Spurs ball. Yeah, I can't do that, Caleb. What are we doing? It's fucking stupid plays. Trey Jones gets a screen from Wemby. Back to Wemby. Wemby drives in. Pass to Vassell. Almost turned over. Chaotic sequence results in a missed layup. Caleb Martin with the board. 5-on-4 for Miami. Caleb Martin pushing. Someone's open. Trey Jones gets back, though, so they can't take advantage. Herro inside. Stops. 10-footer. This time doesn't fall. Rebound down to San Antonio. Trailing Wemby. Will line up a 3 from the top of the key and connect. Wembanyama getting cooking from beyond the arc. Spurs up 2. He's got 18. It's his third 3 of the game. Rozier has it. Screen from Bam. Rozier, elbow jumper. Too strong. Rebound doing to Julian Champagnie. Wembanyama inside. Spinning. Kicking it out to Vassell. Vassell loses it, but saves it before it get out of bounds. Vassell drives into Bam. Hangs. Shot doesn't go. Good box out by Caleb Martin, allowing Herro to sky in for the board. Herro to Bam. Bam! With a slam! Evens the game back up 59. Bam, slam. Good pass by Herro there, showing the patience, leading the break. Bam up to 16 points. He's also got 5 boards. Wemby to Jones. Trey Jones swings it to Champagnie. Blocked by Butler. He gets his own board, though. Kicks it out to Sohan for a 3. It's too strong. Rebound, Caleb Martin. Good board there by Miami. He'll push. It's a good gang rebound right there. Martin inside. Out to Herro. Herro settles it down for the Miami offense. Swings it to Rozier. Now to Bam. Right block. Drives in. Euro step. Contact. Goes! Adebayo! Having one of his best games of 2024. He's got 18, I believe, 19. Wemby drop-off pass to Sohan. That's an impressive move. That's the stuff that impresses me more than his shooting. His ability to play make for others at times. 61 all, just under 8 minutes to go. Bad pass by Rozier, turnover. Devin Vassell out in transition and 1. Herro, you can't fucking do that, dude. That's the shit that pisses me off. Herro is beat back after the steal. Why are we fouling? Fucking get out of the way and let him get a layup. You're not going to do anything about it. Trying to grab him. What are we doing, Tyler? Either fucking foul the shit out of him or let him get a layup. Don't do that bullshit. But first it's got to go back to Terry. Can't turn it over that easily, man. Vassell makes the free throw. Heat down 3. Battling with the worst team in the Western Conference. I know it's the second night of a back-to-back, but a loss to the Spurs team would be unacceptable. Butler baseline, gets a step out to Rozier, catch and shoot from the corner. It connects. Terry Rozier's first tray of the game, evens the game back up at 64. Good facilitating by Jimmy Butler there, drawing a crowd on the baseline, kicking it out for an easy tray. Vassell left wing, gets a screen from Wemby. It's a switch to Trey Jones inside. Butler read it like a book, takes it away. Jimmy brings it up now, gets it up to Rozier. Rozier, quick 3 on the right wing. Doesn't go. Would have liked Rozier to actually settle it there a little bit. Took a shot too early in the clock in my eyes. Trey Jones drives by Martin, gets a step, lefty layup goes. Trey Jones playing a good ball game for San Antonio. They go back up by 2. Martin swings at the Herro, who's had a terrific game tonight. Herro calls for a screen. The 2-man game between Herro and Bam has been elite. Herro lines up a tray, and it goes! Heat back up by 1. Timeout San Antonio as Tyler Herro continues to have one of his best games of the season. Just calm, cool, collected, not rushing anything, getting to his spots, and knocking down his shots tonight. His third 3 of the game puts the Heat up 67-66. Herro has been phenomenal. Man, Tyler Herro has been so good today. Let's check in on what he's got for the game. Herro's now got 17 points, 7 of 11 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. Also has 7 assists. So Tyler Herro getting it done with the scoring and facilitating. Him and Adebayo have combined for 35 points on 16 of 23 shooting. So Bam and Tyler leading the way offensively and being efficient as hell. The Heat are shooting 50.9% as a team. The only downside is their three-point shooting, which is 26.1%. You could think Duncan Robinson and Kevin Love being a combined 1 for 8 from 3 there. And if you add in Rozier, it's a combined 2 for 12. Jesus. Those 3. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that. The hero has arrived, as Elias has been saying. Yami spamming his fireball emojis. It's been a terrific third quarter, terrific game for Tyler Herro as of now. While we are at this TV timeout, let me tell you all about our proud sponsor on today's live stream, and that is PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. You get a first deposit match up to $100 at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS in the live chat and description of today's live show. Pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You could win up to 25 times your money. Play NBA games, NHL games, the one last NFL game this upcoming Sunday, and then it's only NHL and NBA until late March when baseball comes around. PrizePicks, daily fantasy sports made fun, made easy. I play it every day. You should too. Get that first deposit match up to $100 at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. 27 subscribers away from hitting 7,800. Y'all have known if we don't get to 7,800 today, channel might have to be deleted. That's what the boss has told me. 27 away. Money Matt, they're just not sponsoring today's game. They'll be back, I hope. Not today. Foul on Bam. Victor Wembanyama flops. His flopping is really starting to piss me off. He's fucking frail. He's flopping around because he can't handle a grown man weight that Bam has. Pause. It's Bam's 4th foul, so he's going to have to sit down for a little bit here. Kevin Love checks into the ball game. Heat up 1 here. Kevin Love does check in for Bam because he's got 4. Trey Jones drives inside, kicks it out to Champagnie. His 3 can't fall. Kevin Love with the rebound. Outlet to Terry Rozier, and he'll bring it up. Slow pace, though. Not rushing anything right now. Drops it inside the Butler. Quick pass out to Love. Back to Butler on the right wing. Butler will call for a screen. He rejects the screen. Drives to the baseline. Floater. Bounces around the rim, but can't fall. Wemby with the board. He pushes, but the Butler steals it. Jimmy's 2nd steal of the quarter, and he'll bring it up. The veteran just taking advantage of the rook. Wembanyama pressing up on Butler. Jimmy switches on to Vassell, backing him down on the right block. Jimmy double team, spins away from the double team, kicks it out to Love. Wide open triple. Goes! Kevin Love finally knocks down a 3, his 2nd of the game. Heat up by 4, 70-66. 5.5 to go. Wemby inside, quickly doubled, swung to Champagnie on the baseline, who leaves his layup short. Board down to Butler. Jimmy's doing it all right now. Rozier quickly ahead, out to Love. Love will slow it down and find a trailing Butler. Jimmy to the rim, layup, doesn't fall. Wembanyama influenced that shot. Trailing Wemby inside the Sohan. Sohan back out to Trey Jones, as Butler didn't get back on defense. And the Spurs make him pay with a 3 from Trey Jones. I don't know why Jimmy didn't get back. If he's hurt, I don't know, but We can't be having that, Jay Blood. I don't give a shit how good you are. You just simply can't leave your team on an island like that. Herro the other way. Back to Love. Love inside. Should have kicked it out to Herro. He does this time. Herro gets a step inside to the rim. Back out to Rozier. Catch and shoot in the corner. Terry, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. Love missed Herro early. He's been feeling it. Kick it back out to him quicker than that and let him get a quick shot off at the top of the key. Vassell the other way for San Antonio. Trailing Wembanyama. Already has 3 triples. Can't make it 4. And Love with a good board here. Long outlet to Martin. Guys saying lag. It looks like our Wi-Fi might have cut out here for just a split second, but we are back, and we are fine. Well, how about Tyler Herro's game today? How about that? Jimmy Butler takes a seat. Jaime in. So it's Jaquez, Kevin Love, Herro, Martin, and Rozier. Zach Collins, top of the key, finds a cutting Vassell. Vassell, fade away over Love, falls. 71-73 in favor of Miami now. Kevin Love, another 3-point attempt, doesn't go. Herro with the offensive board. Kicks it to Rozier. Rozier, sidestep triple. Can't go. 1 of 6. Deep outlet pass turned over by the Spurs. Just threw it out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Miami as Sochan goes barreling into the crowd. Spills some popcorn, eats some popcorn. Sochan getting acclimated to the Miami Heat fans. And then he must have caught a guy in the head. Sochan gives him a little smooch. Oh, fun and games there. Oh, man. Heat really struggling with their shot from deep tonight. Outside of Tyler Herro, no one has... Oh, wow, that fan caught a shoe to the face. Hopefully he's all right. Heat lead by 2 with 3.5 to go in the quarter. Herro has 4 threes. The rest of the team... Herro is 4 of 6 from 3. The rest of the team, 4 of 22. Thank God Tyler Herro's on his A game today. Jaquez pick and roll with Love. Love backing down Cedi Osman. Double teamed. Out to Rozier. Swung to Caleb Martin. Martin drives in on Vassell and is fouled on a reach-in. So it'll be side out for Miami with 14 on the shot clock. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rozier will inbound here. Richardson checks in for Caleb Martin, it looks like. I think they're going to ride Tyler Herro's hot hand to end this quarter, I would guess. Rozier to inbound. Nothing open. Ends up finding Kevin Love. He's fouled. Yep. Kevin Love's fouled on the catch as Zach Collins got a little over-aggressive going for the steal. Heat are not in the bonus as of yet, but Heat will have to inbound it once again. Does get him 1 foul closer to that charity stripe bonus action. Herro to inbound this time. Gets it to Kevin Love. Back to Herro. They'll run a little 2-man action. Herro gets a screen. Herro inside. Baseline. Swings it out to Rozier. Rozier working on Blake Wesley. Back to Herro, who finds himself open for a 3. Doesn't fall, but Rozier gets the offensive rebound and resets. Rozier drives. Snatches back. Step back. 15-footer. Doesn't fall. Didn't love that shot by Terry. Rebound down to Osman. He pushes. Euro step over Jaquez. Good defense by the Rook. Forces a miss. And now the Heat will slow it up on the other side of the court. Herro isolating on Wesley. Drives in. Stop. Euro step to the rack. What a finish by Tyler Herro. He is cooking on all cylinders tonight. It's stripped by Love on Collins. Good defensive play. Here comes Miami. They don't have numbers. Terry Rozier lagging behind the play, holding his head, it looks like. Ball is almost turned over, but it is a foot on the baseline for Devin Vassell. And now we'll check on Rozier as he's a little shaken up. Timeout Miami, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. But how about Tyler Herro's massive game tonight for Miami? Spam those 14s down below. He has been terrific tonight. Tyler Herro now up to 22 points on 9 of 14 shooting. Also 7 assists, only 1 turnover. Wembanyama has 18 for the night. Herro, 17 right behind him, while shooting 9 of 14 from the field. In case you were wondering on Wembanyama's shooting, Wemby shooting 7 of 12, so he would have to go 2 for 2 to match Tyler Herro's efficiency. What a great game from Tyler Herro. 22. Game high. Yeah, Jay the Fox, we did mention that he, a.k.a. Rozier, a little banged up on the play. Hopefully he'll be fine. Time man spamming those 14. Who's with me? I know Herro is not the most loved player by Heat fans, but you got to show appreciation when he's going off. 22 points on 9 of 14 shooting. Spam your 14s. Come on, guys. Spam them. We spam our triple Js. We spam our 13s. We spam 22. Spam the 14s. Don't give a shit about your personal opinions on Tyler Herro. He's hooping. He's leading us to a win tonight so far. Tyman, Elias, Brian, Muhammadu, Not Fooled Easy. Hot Dog. Benign. There we go. Show the man some love. Monteca. Mr. Geo. I hate the discourse. I'm not saying you guys are doing it, but I just hate the Heat fans, and there's a lot of them on social media that just refuse to root for some players on this team because they want their personal opinions and biases to be correct. Who the fuck gives a shit if you're right or wrong? I want to see Miami Heat wins. I want to see W stack in the win column. If that means it's Josh Richardson scoring 30, or if that means it's Kevin Love scoring 30, or when Kyle Lowry was here, y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Kyle, but if he was leading us to wins, I'm cheering him on, and I'm typing my 7s. I just want the Heat to win. I don't give a shit about if my personal opinions on players are right or wrong. Come on. Tashani typing those 14s. Hawks and Celtics are in a battle, 95-90 after 3 quarters. Heat will play the Celtics in their next game. 3 days off. No game Thursday, Friday, or Saturday for Miami, but they will be playing on Super Bowl Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time tip. We'll be live for that game as we host the Celtics. Well-rested Heat team. They should be able to beat Boston on 3 days rest, at least you'd hope. They're 0-2 against the C's this year. Be nice to finally get a win against Boston. Butler checks back in as Tyler Herro goes to the bench. It's Jaquez, Butler, Love, Duncan, and J. Rich. 300 people watching. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Heat up by 4. Would like to see the Heat expand this lead late into the third, early fourth quarter, win this game by double digits. Inbounded to Duncan. 3. Oh, they're going to say he's fouled. Blake Wesley can't believe it. But Duncan Robinson is going to get 3 free throw attempts here. Unless they say it's on the floor, which I don't know how that could be the case. Yeah, it's going to be 3 free throws for Duncan. That's huge. As Mr. Geo comes in with a $10 super chat. The today's MVP of the Heat Report, 14 going off. Hashtag Heat win 305. Yes, sir, Mr. Geo. Mr. Geo gets his 3rd raffle ticket of the game, or of the day, I should say. Now up to 8 tickets for that D-Wade signed jersey. Chance to extend this lead up to 7 if Duncan Robinson goes 3 for 3 at the line here. But it's the Heat, and I'm going to say hashtag of course, they won't go 3 for 3. Duncan Robinson's first goes 76-71. Like to see the Heat win this game, maybe like 110-98. Defense tightens up, holds them under 100. You get to 110. As Duncan goes 2 for 2, up 6. Can we go 3 for 3? Can we see it? Can we see a 3 for 3? He does! Rare that Miami is able to do that. 78-71. 2 minutes to go in the third. Vassell will bring the ball up. Let's get some stops. Let's hold them under 75 going into the fourth. Vassell to Collins. Travel! Dude, these refs stink. Keldon Johnson swings it to Malachi Branham to Vassell for 3, and it goes. Zach Collins has got away with 2 travels today. Butler brings it up. Thought about a 3. Now takes the 3. Jimmy misses it. First 3 of the night for Butler. Doesn't fall. He's shooting 45% on the year. Vassell swings it to Branham. His first shot attempt of the game goes. And just like that, it's back to a 1-point game. Got to close quarter strong. Got to close quarter strong. Jaquez got it right wing. He's harassed by Osman. Finds a cutting Duncan. Duncan had a guy open on a cut. Didn't find him. Dribbles it back out. 5 on the shot clock. He's going to have to put something up. To Love. Kevin Love now has to fire. Back to Duncan. He'll hoist a deep 3. Front rim doesn't go. Osman with the board. You were just up by 7 a minute ago. And now the Spurs have a chance to take the lead. Vassell picks up his dribble. Swings it to Zach Collins. Now a handoff to Branham. His elbow jumper. Can't fall. That's a foul on Kevin Love. They don't call it. He get lucky there. Here comes Jimmy. 30 in the quarter. Jimmy Butler working on Branham. Drives inside. Fouled. No call. Interesting. No calls by the officials over the last minute. And now the Spurs will have last possession of the quarter. Down by 1. Branham gets a screen. Fouled. Spurs not in the bonus. So they'll have to inbound it with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Heat 27 and 24, looking to get 4 games above 500. Inbound to Collins. Collins, top of the key. 5 on the game clock. Turned over. Butler with the steal. He's fouled. They don't call it. And that's going to be the end of the quarter as Butler hit the deck. I thought he was fouled. They don't call it. So it's going to be end of third quarter. Heat up by 1. They lose that quarter by a point after leading by 2 at the first half. You know what, that time, it's time to close this game out. And the best way to get the good vibes sent to the 305 for Miami, get the paws in the air. Get the paws in the air. Spam those 4s. Get the paws in the air. Spam those 4s. Elias, Gene Ball, Tashani, McKenna, Tyman, Benign, Kane Angel, Yami. Yes, sir. Monteka, Mr. Geo, tonight's MVP, Rain, Everjoyce. Spam those 4s. Daniel Adams, fourth quarter, spamming those 4s. Duncan Robinson is shooting 30% from 3 in 2024. That's not good. Dave Meyer spamming those 4s. Heat lead by 1. If you haven't seen our Super Chat menu tonight, let me remind you what it is. Any Super Chat gets on the show, no matter if you want to talk about the game, ask me a question, vent, talk about the trade deadline. Let me know. Any Super Chat gets on the show. A $10 Super Chat gets you a raffle ticket for our D-Wade laser-printed signed jersey that we're going to raffle off at the end of February. Mr. Geo is taking advantage with 3 tickets tonight. Same thing with Jesus. We're going to raffle this bad boy off at the end of February. Get yourself a ticket with a $10 Super Chat or any Super Chat of $10 or more. If you send a $20 Super Chat to join the Heat Report Hall of Fame board, you'd also get 2 tickets. $50 for a beer bong. And today's deal of the day, any specific $5 Super Chat, has to be 5, is a shot of tequila. I got that Patron on me. Only been taking 2 shots today. Only 2 $5 super chats. So I've been kind of saved there. They both happened early, so I've been able to recollect myself at least. Fourth quarter underway, Heat basketball. See if we can get a Jimmy Butler takeover like we did for a little bit against Orlando yesterday. On cue, Butler inside, drops it off to Jaquez for a layup. Butler getting things started, getting 2 feet inside the paint and finding a cutter on the baseline. It's a good start for Jimmy in Miami. Lead up to 3. It's Richardson, Love, Jaquez, Jimmy, and Duncan to start the 4th frame. Osman drives on Jaquez. Running hook shot. Doesn't fall. Rebound Kevin Love. Good board by the veteran there. Outlet to Butler. What's up, Cino? Butler, quick swing to Kevin Love. Back to Butler. Jimmy will get a screen. Josh Richardson is just shoved to the ground, and it will be a foul called on San Antonio. Try to rack up those fouls so that he can get to the free throw line early and often during this final period. Hit that sub button. If we don't get to 7,800, we might have to delete the channel. We're 26 away. Come on, fellas. Hit the sub button. Butler, top of the key. Hands it off to Duncan. Duncan reverses course. Back out to Butler. Jimmy spinning on Keldon Johnson. Bank shot. Good! Butler gets his first score of the 4th quarter. He's accounted for all 4 points in the 4th frame with an assist and a bucket. Like to see Jimmy take this game over, man. Jimmy, if you coast every game until the 4th quarter and then just take it over when it's close, I'm fine with that. Wembanyama posting up Kevin Love. Sees a double team. Swings it to Trey Jones. He drives inside. Shot clock violation. The Heat off to a great start in this one. Back-to-back possessions with the score and back-to-back possessions where they get a stop. Whoever unsubscribed, F you. What's up, 19 Brod? Butler brings it up. He'll launch a 3. He doesn't go. He's now 0 for 2 on the night. Came into the game shooting 45%. Wembanyama inside. Gets to the rim, fouled. This kid just flops, dude. This kid flops all the fucking time. It's starting to get annoying. See, this is what Joel Embiid's done to our league. Joel Embiid has ruined the league by this nonsense he puts out there. Was he fouled? Yes. Kevin Love got his hand on Wembanyama's forearm. But Wembanyama acted like he just got shot by a 12-gauge shotgun to the chest. Fucking Wemby. Dude, stop flopping, dude. Can't stand floppers. That's why I respect Jimmy. A lot of people get upset with how many free throws Butler takes. Ball doesn't lie. Wembanyama misses the first. Sure, does Jimmy Butler get some superstar calls going to the rim? Yes. But one thing Jimmy never does is flop. He just plays his game. And if the officials call it, the officials call it. Wemby's second free throw doesn't go. Ball doesn't lie. He goes 0 for 2 from the line. That's what you get for flopping. Jimmy's going to try another 3. And this one goes home. Jimmy Butler. Now 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He looks up to the heavens as he makes his first 3 of the game. He's 1 for 3. I feel like he was aggravated by missing 2 and needed to make 1. That's fun. That's good stuff. Heat up 8. Tied for their largest lead of the game. Wemby looks to answer with a mid-range shot. He can't. But Keldon Johnson finds his way inside for a putback tip-in. Jimmy will bring it up. Pump fake the 3 into Keldon Johnson. Loose ball, turned it over. Jimmy wants a foul, didn't get it. Branham inside. Reverse layup, can't go. Ball tapped out. Keldon Johnson gets the board. Swings it to Wemby. Wemby to Osman. Wemby posting back up. They get it to him, but Duncan Robinson commits a foul before he can get the ball. See, that's the thing with Jimmy. Jimmy could have flopped, thrown his head in the air, fall to the ground. Didn't. We'll revisit this sub number in just a bit, but make sure you are subscribed to the channel, or we might have to delete the channel. Daily Miami Heat content. You will not want to go anywhere else for Heat trade deadline coverage tomorrow. Adebayo checks back into the game. It's Jaquez, Duncan, Jay Rich, and Jimmy. Trey Jones has it, screen at the top of the key, swings it to Keldon Johnson. His three-pointer doesn't go. Good box out by Adebayo. He could not corral it, but Duncan comes away with it. Outlet to Butler. Butler inside. A lot of contact. Lefty layup. God! Jimmy Butler is taking this game over as he looks at the ref saying that should have been a foul, and he's pointing at the officials saying, give me a foul. Jimmy Butler is not happy about something, and Jimmy Butler just got teed up. Jimmy Butler, not happy with the officials, believes he's getting hacked, and he got teed up by yelling at them, pointing at them as well, heading to the bench. So coming out of this timeout, the Heat will be conceding a free throw to San Antonio because of the technical, but they are up 8, and Greg Popovich needs a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis as Jimmy Butler is getting active early in the fourth quarter, taking this ball game over, which is exactly what the Heat needed. Jimmy now up to, this number isn't right. Let's refresh the page. Butler up to 15 points, 5 of 12 shooting, a little bit of an inefficient night for Jimmy. He's also got 9 boards, 6 assists, and 2 steals to go alongside his 15 points. We got Quentin spamming the fireball emojis. Heat fans, Kane Angel, Yami, Brian McKenna, Melvin, Axie, Tyman, Monteca. Keep on spamming those fireball emojis. Keep on subscribing if you haven't already. And before we get to the remainder of this fourth quarter, let me tell you about Prize Picks one last time. It's /1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. Check them out for a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS. Demons and Goblins are in the NBA picks right now. You can take the Demons, which are more of a risk, higher stat totals, but more of a reward in terms of payout, or you could take the Goblins, which is an easier hit in selection as it's a little bit lower, but also a little bit of a lesser payout. Join rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz, me, everybody playing the best daily fantasy sports app on the market. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. That link is in the live chat and description of today's stream. 20 subscribers away from 7,800. 385 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Daily Miami Heat content, whether it be a watch party like the one you're seeing right now, whether it be a video on a daily basis, the latest news, rumors, will be the #1 spot for trade deadline coverage surrounding the Miami Heat tomorrow. After the fact with buyout market, won't want to miss it. Hit that sub button. Whoever just unsubscribed, F you. Don't know if I'm allowed to give the finger on the stream, but I don't care. That's how I feel. F you. And as we do get late into this fourth quarter, we're actually going to go to subscriber-only mode. So if you want to comment, you want to participate in the chat, hit that sub button. Wow, Trey Jones, a sure-handed free throw shooter, missed the technical free throw. So Jimmy's T doesn't lead him to anything. Doesn't hurt Miami. I also like going to sub-only mode down the stretch because if you guys do comment, I know who's subscribed, so I know who the real ones are. Branham on the left wing drives to the free throw line. Stripped by Butler, but he regains it. Stripped again. Jimmy with his third steal of the game. Outlet to Jimmy. Lob to Adebayo! A bam slam! Heat up 10! Jimmy Butler is taking over the fourth quarter. Zach Collins inside. His layup doesn't go. A late foul call on Jaime Jaquez. What aggressiveness from Butler. Stripped him once, stripped him twice. Up to Butler, lob to Bam. Don't see those two connect on lob passes often, but a little swooping right hooker from Jimmy to Bam. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Jimmy is absolutely taken in this game over for the second straight night. As we got a $10 super chat again from my guy, Mr. Gio, the MVP of tonight's stream without a doubt, getting his 4th raffle ticket of the evening. $10. F these refs. They are trying to make us lose. Hashtag Hemi mode. Zach Collins goes 2 for 2 at the line, so it's 89-81. But how about Jimmy Butler taking this game over in the fourth quarter? Second night in a row, he's really activated himself in the fourth period. Butler isolated on the right block, kicks it out to Duncan. Duncan, 3 from the corner. God! Duncan Robinson gives the Heat their largest lead of the game, which is 11 points. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Trey Jones, pocket pass to Collins. His floater falls. Trey Jones, solid point guard. Not as good as his brother Tyus, in my opinion. But Trey Jones, solid ball player. 15 away from that goal, by the way. Butler has it, right wing, picks up his dribble, has to dish it to Duncan, who cuts. Duncan cutting Jaquez, pump fake, fouled. Great timed cut by the rookie out of UCLA, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Right when Duncan Robinson needed to find a cutter, there Triple J is. He gets right there and draws a foul. That's the thing that Jaquez does so well. He knows when to cut. He knows when to stay. He knows how to space. That's a sign of a good ball player. He'll go to the line for 2. Whoever unsubscribed, F you. Jaquez misses the free throw. Look, the Heat have shot poorly from the line tonight. 8 of 12, below standards for them. 8 of 13 after that miss. So definitely below standards. Definitely below standards. Jaquez misses both. 8 of 14 now. Bad night from the charity stripe for Miami. Lead stays at 9. Trey Jones, top of the key, swings it to Zach Collins. Zach Collins drives inside, kicks it back out to Sohan. Sohan gets a screen. He works inside, spins, right hook, left it short. Rebound offensively to Keldon Johnson, laid up and in. Duncan Robinson just got beat on the glass. I will give him a little bit of slack, though, because it's hard to box out a guy who cuts baseline when an air ball happens. Jaquez, pull-up free throw jumper. God! Jaquez Jr. with a rare pull-up mid-range shot. Lead back up to 9. Appreciate that comment, DB. What's up, Waktara? Trey Jones, top of the key, launches a triple. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Zach Collins is put back good, but I believe they called a foul on Josh Richardson prior to the shot. It will be on the floor. So side out for San Antonio. 6.5 to go in the final quarter. Heat up 9. Wonder when Wemby will come back in for this ball game. Vassell gets it to Trey Jones, top of the key. He drives by Richardson. What a play by Duncan Robinson. Read it like a book. It's a 3-on-1 break. Bad transition as Butler slows it down, but finds a cutting Jaquez. Jaime Jaquez with 6 fourth quarter points. Heat lead back up to 11. Trey Jones, floater inside. Good. Lead staying around that 9 to 11 point. Jimmy Butler, 15 points, 9 boards, 9 assists. Close to a triple-double. Pocket pass to Bam. His 10-foot push shot can't go. Rebound down to San Antonio. I think Jimmy's going to get a triple-double tonight. Just needs a board and assist. I see the vision. Vassell gets a screen. Gets it to Collins. Good help defense by Butler. Swung to Sohan in the corner. You'll live with him shooting. He bricks it. Rebound down to Richardson. Up to Butler. To Jaquez. Jaquez, layup! Doesn't go, but he's fouled. Jimmy knows where he's at in the stat sheet is when Jaquez's layup rolled in and out as he got fouled. Butler gave a smug little look saying he needs that to go. He looked at him. Butler's a funny player, man. I love Jimmy. I'd go to war for that guy. As Jaquez misses his 3rd straight free throw, he's 1 of 4 from the game. Jimmy knows where he is in stats all the time. And he's always playing for statistics. But he doesn't care about statistics, if you know what I mean. Jimmy's a character. Love that guy. Nobody else I'd rather leave my team. Whoever keeps unsubscribing and subscribing, I'm going to find out who you are, and I'm going to fight you. Jaquez finally makes a free throw, so lead back to double digits, 97-87. Like I said, if we don't get to 7,800 by the time the stream is over, might have to delete the channel, according to the bosses. So just need to pick up 13. 3 from the corner for Jones doesn't fall. I can imagine there's 13 people out there that aren't subscribed to the 400 people watching. Butler inside. Jimmy out to Richardson. He puts up a 3. That doesn't fall. I don't know if I like that shot. Spurs quickly the other way. Vassell's 3 doesn't fall. Herro just checked into the ball game for Miami, and he collects the board. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. And Herro and company will talk it over with a timeout on the floor. Dude, I swear to God, whoever keeps on doing it, it actually is pissing me off so much. I know you keep on subscribing, so it's just staying at the same number, but seeing it go down makes me so mad. Timeout on the floor, so please stop doing it. And once I find out who it is, I am going to ban you. Just kidding. Who you got as the Heat lead by 10 with about 5 minutes to go in the ball game? MIA for the Heat, SAS for the Spurs. If you want to vote down below, hit the sub button. We are in sub-only mode, so let us know who you got down in the comment section. If you aren't already subscribed, you should subscribe because we're live for almost every Miami Heat game. We also put out daily Miami Heat videos surrounding the team. Trade rumors leading up to the deadline. We'll have you covered tomorrow on a big day in the NBA for the trade deadline surrounding the Miami Heat. Anything they do, they don't do. Buyout market, and we'll have you covered on the Heat's playoff push. So join the channel, hit that sub button. Promise you won't regret it. Tarak is rocking with the Spurs. McKenna, Heat. C-Note, Heat. Monteca, Heat. Mohamedou saying Spurs. Boo. Charles Moore says Heat. Navdeep tuning in saying good morning. What's up, Navdeep? What's up, Navdeep? Kane Angel rocking with Miami. So is Melvin. So is X2. Orlando typing those MIAs. Trey Porter. Oh, is Tarek a Heat fan? I didn't know. I thought you might have been a Spurs fan who subscribed just to comment that. That was possible. Y-Kid says MIA. Oh, Muhammadu got me. I just saw the SAS. I didn't see the second part. Elias and Tashani's rocking with Miami. Tarek is a Heat fan. Fear says, yo, what's up, G? We got this game, I believe. I believe as well. 420 people watching. Very nice. We're 4 subscribers away from hitting that milestone, so I don't have to delete the channel. 4 subs away. Who's going to be that 4 people to make sure this channel stays on, stays living? Herro and Adebayo, the young duo for Miami, has been terrific tonight. Combined 42 points while shooting 19 of 28 as a group. As a duo, I should say. Just absolutely terrific. What's up, Diego? Jimmy Butler, 7 points in the fourth quarter. He's got 15 points, 10 boards, 9 assists, 1 away from a triple-double. Jimmy's played a terrific fourth quarter, man. He took over the beginning of this final period, really got this fourth quarter underway as the Heat only led by 1 going into the final 12 minutes, but Jimmy helped get this lead quickly to double digits. Rozier checks in, so that's the starting lineup for Miami to close this game, at least the final 5 minutes. Rozier, 4 on the shot clock in the right wing. Pull-up elbow jumper over Sohan, too strong. Terry's had a rough game shooting-wise once again after having arguably his best game yesterday. Keldon Johnson comes off a curl. Wembanyama checks into the game again to try to close this out for the Spurs. Keldon Johnson drives inside. Pump fake. Jumper, too strong. Rebound the Butler, his 11th board of the game. Jimmy will bring the ball up. Gets a screen from Rozier to Martin. Corner 3 is good! Heat lead up to 13! Miami gets to the elusive triple-digit number, which means you're likely going to win it when you get there first, and Jimmy Butler has a triple-double. And Victor Wembanyama travels with it, so it's going back to Miami. Corner pocket Trey for Caleb Martin, and Butler knew it, and he pointed to Caleb after he knocked it down. Herro in the pick and roll. Finds a cutting Butler. Pump fake. Fouled. And Sohan commits the foul. Butler's calling for a goaltend from Wemby. Don't know if he'll get it, But let's spam those 22s. It's Jimmy Butler's 12th triple-double is a member of the Miami Heat. It's the most amount of triple-doubles in Heat history. Spam it for Jimmy Butler. 12 triple-doubles, most in Miami Heat history. He has 16 in his career, so he had 4 before coming to Miami. Butler will not get the and one like he was asking for, so he'll just get 2 free throws as the Heat's lead now balloons up to 14. 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Spam those 22s for Jimmy. Spam those 22s for Jimmy. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists for Butler tonight. Make it 17 points. 102.87. We're also 2 subscribers from 7,800. 2 people subscribe. We get to keep the channel alive. Trey Jones working inside. Kicks it out to Keldon Johnson for a corner 3. He can't respond. Herro with the board with a good Adebayo box out. This game's coming down to Miami's favor. Strong fourth quarter. That's what good teams do, which we've well documented the Heat's fourth quarter struggles. Caleb Martin 3 after a good pass from Herro. Can't go. Caleb gets his own rebound and swoops in for a reverse layup. And now the Heat are really just taking control of this one. 104-87. Foul on Rozier as Trey Jones drove inside. Heat up 17, and they just did what a good team does. Even though the Spurs were hanging around for most of this one, 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter, your best player showed up and just took over the ball game. 7,798 subs. If you didn't know, my boss has said we have to delete the channel if we don't get to 7,800 subscribers tonight. We're 2 away as Trey Jones misses the first free throw. I'd like to keep the channel alive. There we go! But you should subscribe for more than just that, because I'm Nic Rohloff. I put out daily Miami Heat content here at the Heat Report, whether it be a watch party. We were live last night for the game against the Magic. Live again tonight. We put out a video today before the game. We put out a video. We're going to put out a video tomorrow morning. Oh, we lost 2, so now the channel's back to being deleted. Whoever's unsubscribing, fuck you. I literally can't stand it. It makes me so mad. Rozier finally knocks down a corner 3. And now everything's going right for Miami. 19-point lead for Miami with 3 minutes to go. Trey Jones answers with a top of the key triple. I'd like to hold San Antonio under 100 points. Back-to-back games, holding an opponent under 200 would be ideal. It should be 100. Bam double-teamed on the block as the Spurs kind of waved the white flag as they pulled out most of their big guys. Herro drives inside, connects on an easy floater. What did I say? Hope the final of this game was 110-98. They might score more than 110, but that 98 number could be in play. Jimmy Butler will check out of the ball game. Salute to Jimmy Butler. Tarek's going to dip. Shout out to you. Hopefully you subscribed, which you did because we're in sub-only mode. Hopefully I see you around the channel more often, Tarek. We're live for almost every game. Butler with a triple-double. Good game for him. He was dynamic in the fourth quarter. It was a complete game. The Cavs won again tonight. Donovan Mitchell had 40 against the Wizards. 15-1 in their last 16. Cavs are just on fire. It's on fire. 2 free throws made for San Antonio, so it's 109-93 with 2.5 minutes to go. I saw that, Muhammadu. Left him hanging. What's up, J-Boy? 500 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Non-stop videos all year long surrounding the Miami Heat. We'll be your number 1 spot for the trade deadline tomorrow for the Miami Heat. We'll have you covered on any moves the Heat do make or don't make. I don't know what happened, but Rozier's at the free throw line, and he makes it. So 110-93. There must have been a technical foul on the Spurs. Technical foul on the Spurs, I guess. Razor, no free ads. Found it at Target. graphic tee for, I think it was like $15. I love the movie Superbad, one of the most iconic photos of all time. I think everyone knows what this is. I had to cop. First time wearing it on a stream. Thought it was a funny time to bring it out. Heat up 17, 2.5 minutes to go. Bench unit check in. Josh Richardson, Jaquez, Orlando Robinson. Nic Rohloff says DB. It's good. That's good stuff. The Heat ironically turn it over. It's Jovic, Robinson, J-Rich, Jaquez, and Duncan. Jovic is in the ballgame as we count down the Heat's second straight win. 4 out of the last 5 for Miami. 7-game losing streak for the Heat. Once it was snapped with that win against the Kings. 4 out of the last 5. Good basketball being played by the Heat. All started with that film session after the Phoenix Suns game where they ripped into each other, said things that need to be said, and the Heat have just played a good brand of basketball since then. Jovic turns it over. Thought that was a kick ball. They don't call it. Honestly, a good thing. Just keep the game moving. Spurs slam it home the other way. 110-95. The only thing I care about now is keeping the Spurs under 100 points. I want to have back-to-back games where Miami keeps them under 100. J-Rich, elbow jumper, doesn't go. Rebound down to Cedi Osman. He'll push the pace. In and out dribble, kicked out, corner 3, good. Well, it's going to hurt the chances of Miami holding the Spurs under 100. They do reach that 98-point mark, which I was hoping they'd keep the Spurs at. I said 110-98 final. No score for the final minute and a half. Turned it over by Miami. Here come the Spurs. Layup good. 10-point game with a minute 20. Both teams pulled their starters, but it is only a 10-point game with a minute 15. So I'm a little sketched out. And then he just turned it over again. Minute to go. Up 10. Both teams have their bench units in. Are we going to witness the biggest collapse in history? Hope not. Hope not. Spurs, it's Branham. Branham gets a screen. Step back 3. Doesn't go. Rebound off of Miami out of bounds. 7-0 run for the Spurs in the last minute. It was a 17-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Now only 10. Spurs, Cedi Osman triple. Good. .10 run in the last minute. J-Rich fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. 45 seconds to go in the ball game. 555 people watching. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. If you're a Heat fan, daily Miami Heat content, live watch parties like the one you're watching. Also videos on a daily basis. We'll have you covered. Trade deadline stuff, buyout targets, buyouts candidates, playoff push. We'll have it all. Hit the sub button. I'm Nic Rohloff. Free throw made. 8-point lead for Miami now. DB says, I feel like we play better without Tyler, but here's the fact of the matter. If you didn't have Tyler Herro tonight, you would not have won this game because he put up 24 points and was efficient doing so. He had a terrific game. Terrific. 9-point lead for Miami now. Spurs fouled. Did not get the bucket to fall, so no and one. But with 40 seconds to go, 2 free throws for San Antonio coming. DB says it depends on his replacement. Well, obviously, if you traded Tyler Herro and other assets for like a Donovan Mitchell type or Devin Booker, like, yes, his replacement's going to be very good. But and you're going to still win ball games. But if you're just saying like, if Tyler Herro doesn't play, the Heat are better, no, it's not the case. He beat the Spurs in San Antonio on a Sunday afternoon, the first time these two teams played. They only played 2 times this year. The worst team in the Western Conference, according to record, is on the verge of being swept by Miami this year. Free throw trip from San Antonio, 0 for 2. Rebound to Orlando Robinson. He's fouled, so now you can stop being concerned in all likelihood of the biggest blown lead of all time, as the Heat will go back to the line, 112-103. Two straight wins for Miami going into the trade deadline. Orlando Robinson makes the first. The Heat will have 3 days off. They do not play tomorrow. They do not play Friday. They do not play Saturday. They do play Sunday early afternoon. 3 days of rest before they host the Boston Celtics for their third matchup of the season. They're 0-2 against Boston. Hopefully they can get a win against those shitty Celtics on Sunday to get their third straight win and get things really, really cooking before the All-Star break, which is just a week away. A week away from tomorrow, or the Heat's last game before the All-Star break is actually a week away from today. They play the Bucks next Tuesday night and the Sixers next Wednesday night, and they don't play for 8 days after that. Josh Richardson fouled. He'll go to the line, so now we're officially over as J. Rich will go to the line. Think it's fair that we can finally put this graphic on screen. Heat win! It got dicey. It was only a 1-point lead heading into the final quarter, but a really strong fourth frame by Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat will give them a double-digit win. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to the Heat. Spam your W's for that Heat victory. Miguel already getting that W spammed. Kane Angel, Brian McKenna, Miguel, J-Boy, Axie, Melvin, Maya's World, Canes, Mr. Slingshot, Benign, TBC, Sino. Free throw made. Foul inside. Can we just end this game, please? Repub, Razor, Ren, Ashley, Ezra. All spamming those W's. Shout out to the new ones who have subscribed to the channel. You won't regret it. Please come around for more watch parties, man. Go live on a daily basis when it comes to the Miami Heat games. When they play, we're live. I'm not showing the sub count anymore because every time I show it, people unsubscribe to piss me off, so I'm not doing it. 116-104 will be your final, assuming the Spurs don't foul with 16 seconds to go. They won't. That's ball game. Miami picks their second straight win. 116-104. They win by 12. What was the spread in this game? What was the spread in this one? Heat, 2 wins today. Or 2 wins against the Spurs this year. 2-0. They're the worst team in basketball when it comes to the Western Conference. The spread was only 6.5. So the Heat cover with ease. Let's ride. Mr. DJ spamming those W's. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ruben W. Peter May says, Rolly, you have no faith in this team. What are you talking about? Peter May, I appreciate you always coming around, but you always try to paint me out as this guy who doesn't like the Miami Heat. And I don't understand why you do that. Razor saying ride the heat wave. I can get with that. Pop and Bam having a lengthy conversation after the game. Heat 4-1 in their last 5. Reaper needed to have an 8-2 stretch to get a free name on the board. 4-1, off to a good start. Off to a good start. Herro and Keldon Johnson sharing some words after the game. Those two were teammates at Kentucky in the 2018-19 college basketball season. Herro in the winner's circle talking with Will Manso. He's a legend. Next game for Miami. Sunday, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. ABC, ESPN game against the Boston Celtics. We will be live. Herro with a great game. 24 points, 10 of 15 from the field, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. What a game by Tyler Herro. Monty says, sorry I missed the stream. Just had a busy evening with family. All good, Monty. All good, Monty. Razor says, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Be there. Yes, sir, DB. We do play Boston Celtics, our rival. I'd say it's the Celtics' rival, too, at this point. Who cares about the Lakers? The Heat and Celtics in the last 4 or 5 seasons have had some freaking battles. Battles. Yeah, we can't get blown out. Last time we played Boston was in Miami. It was on the second night of a back-to-back, and they had 2 days off before that game. So I am going to think a better outing is coming for Miami against the Celtics. They're going to be on 3 days rest. They know it's a big game. They know they have to beat the Celtics once. They can't go down 0-3 in the season series against Boston. I think Miami's going to come out energized, and if they continue to play with the offensive fluidity that they have been playing with over the last 4 or 5 games, and they still continue the strong defensive trend as well, I expect the Heat to come out firing, and I expect a Heat win on Sunday. The question is, I'm curious to see how Miami will guard them. And by the way, I'm also curious, if the Heat make a trade and acquire a player tomorrow at the deadline, like, he should be able to go and make his debut on Sunday. Because like I said, the Heat are in Miami on Sunday. They don't play Thursday. They don't play Friday. They don't play Saturday. So if they make a trade for someone tomorrow before the deadline, they'll be able to bring them into Miami Thursday night. They can meet the team on Friday, probably have a video session or practice on Saturday, and then be ready to go on Sunday. It's actually a really ideal schedule for Miami. NBA finally did the Heat some justice with that schedule making going into the All-Star or going into the trade deadline, giving us some time off before a Sunday matinee primetime game against Boston. We'll stay live for a minute here if no one wants to super chat. Shout out to Mr. Gio, our super chat MVP of the day. Sent in 4 different $10 super chats to get 4 different raffle tickets. Also shout out to Jesus Batista and J Bill's games and Not Fooled Easy. J Bill's sending 10 today. Not Fooled Easy 2. Jesus 10 and Mr. Gio 40. Shout out to you, Mr. Gio. You're a legend. You're a real one. 2-0 against the Heat or 2-0 against the Spurs this year. Minute timer underway. Woo. Oh, man. All right. No super chat here. Still have 250 people watching, though. If you want to get questions on screen, we'll talk Heat basketball. Just don't know what. They've still got good audience here. 250 people watching. If you want, we could have a conversation. Super chats. Get on screen, talk about the game. If not, we'll sign off, and I'll go film a video to go out tomorrow morning on the latest trade rumors surrounding the Heat going into the deadline day. Put that out bright and early for y'all, man. A little 8, 9 a.m. video going out tomorrow. I'll probably put it out 9 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Central time. Just be on the lookout for that video and the latest trade rumors on deadline day. I am going to be live on our main chat sports channel tomorrow. So if you want to check out Rolly, I'm not going live on the Heat report, but if the Heat do make a pretty sizable trade tomorrow, aka they acquire a big-time name, we will go live. I'll hop off main chat sports and go live on the Heat report, so don't worry, we'll have you covered there. If the Heat make any minuscule move, like trading away Drew Smith, trading away Thomas Bryant, acquiring maybe like a small name guy, like I'm probably not going live for Kelly Olynyk, but I'll hop off, like if they made a deal for him, but I'd hop off the stream, get you guys covered with a video. So I will be live on our main Chat Sports channel. So check out our Chat Sports NBA Now stream. Myself, Harrison Graham, will be live at noon Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Central Time. We'll be live through the trade deadline. We'll have you covered on every single move that it's made surrounding the NBA. And if you just want to hang out with yours truly, I'll be live, man, talking hoops. Talking more than just the Miami Heat, but you can ask Miami Heat questions. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, we've been live for about like 3 minutes. I gave you guys way more extra time to get a potential super chat on stream. If you want to talk about tonight's game or the trade deadline tomorrow, no one bit, which is fine. Another fun stream here at the Heat Report. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Big night, viewership-wise. 9,100 people have tuned in. Might be that Victor Wembanyama effect, if we're going to be honest. Peaked at like close to 550. Jimmy Butler, shout out to him. Triple-double, 17 points, 11 boards, 11 assists, 3 steals. 12th career triple-double for the Miami Heat. Most in team history. Shout out to J-Butt. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another video. Check out the Heat Report tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. You'll see a video. And you also catch me live on Chat Sports. So make sure you check us out over there. See ya. Peace out. Go Heat. Winners of 4 games in their last 5.